Please don't kill us. The only D&D live play show where you decide what happens.
As far as we
know. Welcome, you guys. Welcome if you're new. If you're old, then welcome.
Call them out.
Yes. So today, if you don't know what our show is about, we put in your hands some decisions of what's going to happen. So we're going to start with one right now. While we do some announcements. And the crossroads is going to be who loses their arms, Jordan or Isabel? ! Vote Jordan or ! Vote Isabel.
Huh.
Blink, blink.
So you have a minute to vote on that in the chat. And meanwhile, Isabel, why don't you announce what's happening on Monday?
Oh, yeah.
I was like too preoccupied with losing my arms.
Don't worry about that.
Okay. On Monday, we're playing a Monster Hearts all girlies one shot.
Woo!
Macy's gonna be playing. I don't know if you guys know about Monster Hearts, but it's really fun. You should look it up. There's some really cool actual plays out there, and we're gonna have a couple returning guests that you guys have seen before that we know and love, and we're gonna have another new special guest. So stay tuned to find out.
Yes, and of course, with that, it seems like the poll is closed, but let's do announcements first, and then we will get to the tied poll, and you will have to decide who loses their arm.
Macy decides.
Yes, true. So Isabel is doing this one shot on Monday, which is going to be so awesome. And it is because we're on this new schedule where we are doing the last Thursday of every month is not an episode of the main campaign, but a one shot of some type.
No.
What?
We're not playing on Thursdays the last week of the month.
Right. But no episode on the last Thursday of the month. Instead, the Monday before one shot.
Instead of the fourth Thursday, it's a fourth Monday, and it's all new.
That's right. So no episode next Thursday, but we will be back in 2 Thursdays with Battle for the Burrow. Next, me and Jordan had a completely lovely time yesterday painting some minis with some patrons. So if you haven't joined our Patreon, please do. It is a blast. We get to hang, chat. I feel like we went existential at one point.
We did.
Like, it was so beautiful.
Lisa, who I think is here,
Mackenzie, yes,
for joining us and like having a great chat with us.
And meanwhile, Isabel, do you want to pull that rock and say thank you to our patrons?
You bet I do. Thank you, Airy, Moon Spirit, Austin, Baking Bad, Hannah, Mackenzie, Georgia, Haley, Elisa, Julissa, Kennedy, Baron, Henry, Zane, Pablo, Mary, Ryan, Melissa, Dunk Stew, Laura, Yoel, and Cal C. We love ya.
Woo-hoo!
We love you.
We love ya. You're a part
Big
of
love.
our foundation.
Our patrons get exclusive live streams and also get a mini of the month, which we just sent out actually to Elisa also, where you get a mini in the mail, which is very exciting. A little sticker and a letter from us. Actually, Elisa got it while we were on the live stream.
Exactly.
She was like, I gotta go check my mail. And she was like, it's here.
Oh my gosh.
It was awesome. And the last thing, while that was happening, we had a little bit of a Wi-Fi thing. So I figured it's actually good to maybe just announce that if any Wi-Fi stuff happens during the stream, I think we should create, you know how like they have those like fire safety, like this is our meeting spot. Like, I think Discord, I think I'm announcing here today, Discord is the place to go if we ever have Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah.
We'll tell you what's going on.
Okay, I will say though, knock on wood, that like,
it's been pretty good.
we had some technical difficulties for a minute there.
Yes, and now it's been slaying.
Well, you've not.
Yeah,
Everybody
I'm gonna
be
knock.
knocking.
I'm gonna knock.
Lock it home.
Separately, there's a specific tree in Prospect Park that I'm meeting everyone I know at when the apocalypse happens. So I need to point that out to you.
Yeah, you haven't pointed that out to
pointed
us
it out
yet.
We haven't
me.
been past it. It's kind of, yes, it's on the opposite side of the park of you guys. So,
Okay.
But it's
We'll get there.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
There's like a 45-minute window until we're leaving the city.
Yeah, okay,
But
shoot.
if you run,
Yeah. Well, but now to the vote. Who loses their arms? It is a tie between Jordan and Isabel. So I'm going to take that to Macy. Who loses their arms?
Isabel's gonna lose her arms.
Isabel's going to lose her arms. Bring in the arms! arms!
Stop.
Whoa!
But there's a
Who is that?
Stop.
Okay, the arms. Okay, tell me when I'm back on Isabel. Isabel is losing her arms. So, Isabel, for the first 10 minutes of this campaign, this mystery arms, the Mr. Arms, is going to act as your arms. So if you could turn your chair, Mr. Arms is going to sit right next to you
Stop.
and do that little arm thing.
What do you mean turn my chair?
You know, like when somebody does this and is your
Yeah.
arms. So turn your chair that if you can.
Mr. Arms a chair?
Yeah, well, Mr. Arms has a chair.
Oh, good.
Hey, Mr. Arms.
Fuck is happening?
The chat says, who is she?
Who is Mr.
Most
Arms?
unhinged PDKU has ever been. Haha, which is saying a lot. Not the question mark.
Mr. Arms.
Honestly,
Let's
like,
see.
Okay, I need to
Oh.
The fact that I'm not 100% sure who this is.
I know. I have like I'm
I have-
like 62% sure.
I
I'm,
think I'm like 70.
I'm 70.
Okay, I can't use my own arms at all.
No, you're armless. You've lost
For
your
10
arms.
minutes?
Well, I'm gonna say 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Mr. Arms almost spilled my drink right off the bat. I have to say.
Would you like a drink?
Yeah,
Okay. Mr. Arms. So I will say the 10 minutes starts when we begin the adventure. So unfortunately, it will be a little bit farther.
Wait, you mean
I want you to play D&D. Oh yeah, true. Through the warm up. Yeah, I want you to play D&D with Mr. Arms for a second. Yep, a little bit of that. A little bit of that. So.
Mr. Arms' question mark.
I know.
Well, she can't. She doesn't have arms.
Oh shoot. Mr. Arms, will you fix your question mark?
There we
Awesome.
go. There we go.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
So now that is taken care of, does anyone have anything else to mention? Oh, Isabel. Oh, I thought you were putting up your hand. Yeah, okay. Anyone have anything else they need to say before we start?
No.
Fantastic. Well, then let's start episode 3 of Battle for the Burrow right now.
How's she doing that?
wait, hold on. Oh,
How is she doing that?
It's beyond me. It's all right. So we're gonna get a little bit back into the characters, and to start our warm up, I'm gonna have you guys close your eyes and to start with the physical. I had something else planned, but I actually think what I really want to start with is your arms. What are your character's arms like? Are they smooth? Are they furry? Are they even your arms? But no, seriously, let's go to imagine, how does your character walk? Do they trot? Do they glide? Do they bounce? Do they have a pep in their step? Do they limp? What do they look like when they're walking across the street, a courtyard, the marketplace in Port Koth? And what does that mean for the style of shoe you wear? Do you wear shoes? Do you wear heels? Do you wear big old boots? And how has that affected your feet? Are they blistered? Are they beat up? Are they smooth and unbothered? And then let's go to the mental. What is something that bugs you? A pet peeve? Or what is something that you adore? A food, a quality in someone? And as you continue to think about that, I'll have the experience that you just went through also race through your head. Last we met, our party found themselves on the mysterious island of Sanctuary, on a rooftop overlooking a port town full of animal folk. But they weren't alone. Snapping Branch, a tabaxi, divulged why they had been brought here. Ebb, the friend that the party had been looking for the past 2 years, has been living here and is on the run with an important artifact. They need the party to bring him back. She explained Sanctuary's history as an island built by 3 animal kin goddesses from the ethereal plane, Mother Essi, Rana, and Koth, each who took a section of the island. But when it came time to leave, Rana and Koth betrayed their mother, staying and attempting to claim their mother's island in the center, the Burrow, for themselves. While most residents of the Burrows scattered, a loyal group called the Alliance, dedicated to the practices of Mother Essi, stayed, protecting the Kinjara, an artifact that allows Everstone to grow abundant in its presence. Ebb, fearing that keeping the Kinjara in the Burrow was endangering its residents more than helping them, stole the Kinjara and fled. Snap gave the party a map, locally styled clothing, and headed to unite with the last member of the search party, an old acquaintance, a centaur named Maple Jean Riverstride. Despite stumbling upon a fight between her and her new beau, Maple Jean was convinced to join. Well,
That's accurate.
why? Is he not new?
He's not a new beau. That's neither here nor there.
New roommate. Wait, you do need a mic.
Friend.
Right. Wait, actually, yeah, Mr. Hands, could you put that mic towards Isabel's mouth?
This one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, perfect. So Maple Jean was convinced to join, and Snap sent them out with one lead. Rumor has it that the last known person to speak with Ebb was somebody named Johnny Flops. The party gathered clues about Johnny Flops, smoked some stone dust, went to a line dancing club, walked across water, and eventually found their way to a small dinghy in the middle of the water. After giving the secret password, Bunny Who, Bunny You, I want a piece of Bunny Too, a mysterious gangplank appeared out of thin air, landing on the dinghy, and a Yuanti snake woman slithered out of it. Open your eyes. Sorry about that. I didn't hear you. Come aboard. And she slithers back up the gangplank, and you see her disappear into thin air, where this gangplank sort of starts to disappear at the edges and sort of vanish into air.
Should we smoke some more dust before we go in?
I don't know if that's a real good idea, to be honest. I think it's better we just sort of go in and, have an exit plan just in case. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, everybody feeling good?
I don't like walking into something that we don't totally can't see what it is, but I think that we all share that.
I
sentiment.
don't walk through.
Yeah, you guys see Vibrant walk up the plank and disappear into nothing.
Vibrant?
Vibrant, you do hear them.
I don't say anything.
Fantastic.
Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. And I clop, clip clop.
Clop,
kinda
clop, clop.
Grab her hand as she clops in and kind of hold.
And you go through as well?
Yeah, as long as she's not
You can get on my back. I can kind of swing her up onto my back.
well, yes, I will.
You do. And as you do, you walk into a large, huge ship that is in front of you. There is a gangplank up to a large deck, and this ship is outfitted with ribbons and banners, and there are guests all milling about on the deck. I'm going to have you, Macy, pull up the battle map, and I will show you exactly what this looks like. And
if you were me, how would you do that?
oh, well, just put it onto battle map.
Okay.
Oh. I feel like this needs to be a little louder, but maybe it's perfect for the...
I'm gonna start the flip process.
If this music is too
Y'all
loud,
already know.
let me know. I think I did the flip.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, on here.
In my
So,
little view, I really can pretty much only see the question mark.
okay, this is, okay, now it should be better.
Sounds good on my end.
Thank you.
All right, you see this large ship. You see the dinghy that you walked from, and you walk up to this huge ship. There are people milling about all around you in sort of nice wear. You think that everyone at this point of night, everyone's pretty loose. And as you walk up, you see the Yuanti who greeted you, and she has this sort of what you would know as like what you recognize as like a dress collar, like white dress shirt, but just the collar, and there's a gold rabbit in the center of the collar, and she turns to you and says, welcome to the Blissful Bunny. So a quick tour. This is the deck. This is where you'll find drinks. Our staff will be walking around to assist you in whatever you need. Up there's the mezzanine, and you see up on the mezzanine there is a satyr with large green round glasses playing the upright bass as 3 minotaurs sit around, gawking at him. And
What's a satyr?
a satyr is like Mr. Tumnus from...
Period.
Okay, fantastic.
No more.
Can we try hitting the lights real quick? The overhead light?
Oh, hitting them off? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's...
I like it better.
Okay. She leads you around the ship. She says, over there's the captain's perch, which is right here. We're not moving right now, obviously, but if we were, that's where the captain would be. Right now, you probably would find him there, drinking alone. Now, if under the blue flags, you'll find the Stone Dust Lounge. Under the red flags, you'll find Johnny's office. Under the Golden Arch, you'll find the entertainment hall. The green flags are bedrooms. Now, of course, if you do buy something, you do have stay here for free if you'd like. Now, before you get on with your night, I would just like to ask, what are your names and do you have an appointment?
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, very thorough.
Very.
You've got a spiel.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you. It's
a
my
beautiful
job.
place you got here.
Thank you.
I gotta say. What was your name again?
Asana. And
Asana.
and you?
Maple Jean.
Maple Jean. Lovely.
Lovely to meet you.
I'm Vibrant Jewel. It's really nice to meet you,
Jewel,
Asana.
what an incredible name. Asana.
I'm Eve.
Nice to meet you, Eve. Do you have a bathroom? Yes, it's in the entertainment lounge. Go right through there. Thank you. As Tybalt, your Loxodon party member, walks out.
Jack just joined and he said, hello, gorgeousness. What the hell is going on behind Isabel?
What are you talking about? Isabel's waving to you. It's Mr. Hands. I like how you haven't had to roll one dice yet.
But I appreciate the gesturing.
Yeah, no, the gesturing's fantastic.
That Mr. Hands is doing.
Oh, I revealed his identity.
Damn you.
What is this place called? The Blissful Bunny.
The Blissful Bunny. Now, so that Mr. Hands can have something to do, I want everyone to roll a perception check.
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
You to your arms.
Perfect.
Thanking you.
Absolutely stunning.
That's a 7. And +2, a 9.
13.
That's
All right.
an 8.
All right.
Whoa.
Nothing strikes any of you as strange here. As of now.
Let's party.
Amazing.
13.
Okay.
yeah, Asana asks once again, well, it's lovely to meet all of you. Now, do you have an appointment?
Well, yeah.
Of course we do.
Oh, wonderful. Great. Well, just visit Johnny when your appointment time comes, and he'll let you in.
Sure.
Oh.
You know what? We had a little bit of trouble remembering exactly when we were on the docket. Do you have a sort of schedule or something?
Yes, I could go get one. I'll be right back. Oh, and your names were Maple, Jean, Eve, and Vibrant Jewel.
Yeah, but it's probably not under any of our names. We sort of travel with an alias, you know what I mean? It's just sort of, not that like we're up to anything, you know, but it's like we have,
Well, I'm gonna interrupt you. I'm so sorry. Your mic.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are having a bit of a mic issue, of course.
Well, how about I just lean over here closer to the mic a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying is that, wow, it's real easy to get distracted when my arm's on my own. But I was saying is that we're probably an alias because it's not that we're up to anything shady or anything like
Right,
that. It's
right.
just sort of like, you know how like you like to keep your business clean?
Oh, I certainly do.
You know what
yes.
I'm saying? So it's
Yes.
probably under an alias.
Okay, what's the alias?
Oh,
Yeah, if you bring out the sheet, I'm pretty sure we're gonna find it.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check, both of you, and I will take the lower of those with
what
the.
about deception? That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
That's deception.
Yeah.
Deception?
Oh, we got a 1.
You're joking. I got a 24.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Please take
you
the
said we're taking
lowest.
the lower.
With that pitch, I am gonna say, you know, they say not to use one's own tricks on somebody who knows the game.
All right, I'm sorry about that. I'm thinking that wasn't exactly the truth, the whole truth. But in fact, it's a little more. We're friends of a friend of Mr. Johnny Flops, and we were sent here. So no, we don't have an official appointment, but we are friends.
Oh, who's the friend?
Well, he owns a Yup. I don't know if you've ever been.
Oh, Zabo.
Zabo, exactly.
Oh, yes.
So Zabo said, we sort of had some business with Mr. Flops, so we decided just to come on over. And Zabo said that if we told him that we sent him, that we might be able to just have a few words.
Okay, he certainly does love a fun time, Zabo. Well, I'll go talk to Johnny
Can I
and.
do an insight check? Are they like hooking up or something? Like what was?
Yeah, roll an
I
insight
just getting a vibe.
Yeah, is she hooking up with that elephant?
She's like, oh my god, we're rolling horribly, Mr. Hands. Insight plus 5, 9. I think we need a new dice. Can you reach out and get one of the dice?
So you don't.
Just a test.
You.
Okay, better. 16.
You don't sense that immediately that she is sleeping with Zabo, but you do get a general sense of sort of sensuality from her. That's really
Right.
you wouldn't be surprised. So that's that, and she says, I'll go check with Johnny and see if he has any openings today.
Thank you so much, Asana.
Of course. I might have to wait till his appointment, his current appointment ends. So feel free to enjoy the ship in the meantime.
I have an itch on my face.
Silly.
Oh.
And at that, Asana slithers away, and you look around. You do see many other patrons all throughout the ship, and several herringon, several rabbit folk walking by that also have these white collars with a bunny, a golden bunny in the middle. They're carrying trays with drinks on them or other goodies and things.
But there's a mixed bag on the ship overall, or it's one tea and herringon.
No, there seems to be. There's a minotaur. There's a centaur playing the bass.
right.
There's minotaurs
I just
surrounding
wanted to
him.
see
Herringon. You get the sense that the Herringon are the ones that work here.
And Asana and a Yuanti,
And
but
Asana.
as of now, those are all the workers you've seen.
Cool.
And at that, I think I'm gonna say goodbye to Mr. Hands.
Thank you, Mr.
Everyone, give it up for Mr. Hands.
Thanks, Mr. Hands. Appreciate you.
You did such a good job.
Yeah, you were amazing.
Kinda. We didn't really roll anything above like an 8, but
Fight!
They're asking for a reveal, but it's like,
No,
No.
that's
that's
his
I know.
skin. Like he's naked right now. Yeah, like
that's Mr.
Mr. Hands.
Maybe we'll see Mr. Hands again someday.
I think we will.
Something tells me.
I like how. So that is the
entrance
perfect
was
blind spot for the camera.
perfect.
Mr. Hands is giving us a performance over there, but it's the perfect blind
It's a
spot for
bit
the
of a
camera.
hands-only
It's
burlesque.
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay, let me fix this guy's camera real quick.
Because I got a little wonky.
I got a little crazy.
that was such an interesting experience, guys.
I bet. And then will you move that mic away from your mouth again?
I thought you were about to say, and I'm going to say goodbye to all of you at the table.
And that's it.
That's
At that, I'm gonna say goodbye. Yeah, so you see some people milling about, and as Asana walks away, you do see, or slithers away, you see the upright bass player start to sort of get into a groove, and two of the Minotaur women start to dance together. The third looks around, trying to see if she could find a partner, and I'm going to go to the killers. Who does she take a liking to? Vibrant, exclamation point, vote Vibrant, or Eve, exclamation point, vote Eve.
Jack, do I still sound low? There's been a lot, I mean, with the Mr. Hands of it all, there's been a lot of sound talk,
Yes,
you can
there's,
imagine.
I see.
And I'm wondering if maybe my mouth wasn't near it
Mr. Hands.
while I was adjusting the
Mr.
camera.
Hands, Mr. Hands,
Mr. Hands.
Mr. Hands.
Mr. Hands, you'll
Mr.
come at
Hands.
night and be
Oh,
your
Who is she
hands.
again in this? Who does
One
she
of the
take
Minotaur
liking
women
to?
is looking for a partner to dance with.
Swing your partner round and round. All right. Hi, Amy. Hi, Jack. Hi, Mel's. Hi, Elisa. Hi, Eric for a sec.
Hey everyone!
Hi, No Name. Love y'all. Hey, Alex. Hey, Jay Dent. Period.
Legends! And it's looking like Eve, as this Minotaur comes over to you, Eve, and says, "Sorry, do you want to dance? I don't want to sit there like a fool."
You just totally do that.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna hop off of Middleton's back and go dance.
Excuse me.
I give her a little bit of a,
it's not like
a,
that.
Oh,
a nuzzle.
All right. Yeah, she takes you up these stairs to.
I was just picturing myself as a full horse.
I know,
and not a
I was
horsewoman. I was like,
Human head.
did you see me? I went, you know what I mean? I was picturing, but I guess maybe I still have that mannerism. I kind of give
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
little bit of a,
Yeah, a bow.
in your body.
yeah, a bow.
Yeah, she leads you up the stairs, and you start to do a little dance together.
Woo, Eve! You look so hot up there.
Doing a little wave back at them.
Okay.
So do you live here, work here? What's the whole deal? What's your whole deal?
No, I'm just visiting. Yeah, I run another ship in the harbour, so.
Another invisible one?
No, that one's visible. I don't have the magic to make, it work like this. But I also don't have the drugs. I just do, ferrying and things like that. Me and my sisters, and she sort of points to the two other Minotaur that are dancing together. We decided it's our first week in Sanctuary, so we decided to do it big,
It's like my first day in Sanctuary.
Oh my God! Congratulations! Are you loving it?
I'm loving it so far.
I'm loving it
it's
as
not
well.
Really, like I don't super belong here, so I'm just thrilled to be invited.
Right, and maybe this is the time to remind everyone and us at the table that you are completely covered head to toe.
I totally forgot.
You are
Right.
covered.
Completely covered.
Yeah, you don't. You've certainly taken on sort of the style, but you're very mysterious.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the why don't you belong here?
Oh well. A lady has to have her secrets.
Oh, of course. I'll leave the
Do a little
lady.
twirl away.
Oh. Yeah, you twirl away. Do a performance check. 19. Yeah, you were dancing awesome, and that twirl was perfectly positioned to where it was like impressive, and yet it wasn't like you were denying her when you were walking away.
Yeah.
It just felt like it was like, oh, I'm over here now.
I
And
totally forgot the way that I looked. I was just so excited to be on this ship. It's Vibalicious up here.
Mhm.
But I do think I should keep my distance a hair this time.
She's like, oh, all right, see you.
I flag someone down. Is there someone coming by with a drink? One of the herringon?
Yes, there is a herringon who is sort of passing through.
Hey!
Hello.
Hey, how much are drinks running here for?
Well, everything is 1 stone. So, you want a drink,
Alright.
it's 1 stone. If you want a massage, it's 1 stone. If you want, a smoke session, that's 1 stone. So, 1 stone.
All right. Well, what do you have?
Well, we have blue and we have green, and they're really house mixes.
Sure. I was wondering, this isn't a sort of, don't take this the wrong way, just purely out of curiosity. There isn't sort of like a gambling place here. Like, is there any place someone could roll a couple dice, earn a little bit of stone?
Well, certainly people do over at the entertainment hall.
Sure.
And when people get a little bit, in their feelings over in the lounge, the Stone Dust Lounge, sometimes they'll roll and things. But there isn't any place particularly that it's like this is where you gamble.
Sure. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Of course. Do you want anything? You want blue? You want green?
I'm just gonna hold off for right now.
All right.
But I so appreciate you, and you looking wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, if you need me, my name's Copernicus.
Copernicus, lovely to meet you. You
Yeah.
got a beautiful coat.
Oh, well, thank you. I try. I live on the sea, so it's kind of hard to take care of it.
Sure.
but-
Well, salt can
it's
be
good.
nice for the fur
Yeah.
a little bit.
A salt spray.
A salt spray, exactly. If you want sort of that more textured feel.
Right.
Right. Well.
Well, your coat is great too, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
sorry,
No, you didn't have to say that. No, the compliment
it
doesn't
is.
mean a compliment
No, it's
in
great.
return.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, have a wonderful rest of your night. I'm sure I'll see you around in a little bit. I'm just
Okay.
not quite ready for a drink yet. You'll
All right.
understand.
All right. See you around.
Bye.
Yeah, and he sort of hops away.
The staff is super friendly here, y'all.
I'm really into this vibe right now.
It's super nice. I only wish we had a little more cash to spend.
That's true. Well,
I got just a little bit, but listen, this is only about 4, 5,
That's 4.
4
got
drinks
probably-
worth.
I forgot
3
that it's
stone.
drug currency here. I have nothing.
yes, we have
My pockets are
absolutely
empty.
nothing.
You got nothing?
I've got nothing.
I thought you got 1.
Okay, I have 1, but I've misplaced it.
Well,
Well,
then maybe Eve's misplaced
I think.
it. But was
might
it in your
be
box?
Interesting.
Maybe it's in my box.
Someone go check if Macy's got 1.
I don't think you gave all of us one.
I believe
think,
you only gave me and
and Jack.
Yeah, I don't really have a memory of
Oh.
interacting with it at all.
Shoot.
Tactile.
You're all out. Okay.
Well, I think it might behoove us to sort of make our way over to the entertainment area, see if we can perhaps, we're all out here young and hot, especially now that Tybalt has taken a
Poo-poo.
moment.
Yeah, poo-poo time.
Sure. I don't know if it's exactly his speed, but the 3 of us, we shouldn't be buying our own drinks.
So
You know
we
what I'm
get young
saying?
and hot is what you're saying.
We are young and
We
hot.
are, but I can make this even better. We can be shining and flying our freak flag if we want.
Sure, I think that's exactly what we do. Then we do a little
Makeover.
flirting, a little sort of. I don't know how much we can sort of do about Eve.
Yeah, but I'm cool with my look.
Wait, I have a brilliant idea. I'm gonna flag someone down.
Staff?
Yeah.
Remember the staff? Yeah, Copernicus comes over to you.
Hey,
Hello!
do you know where the hi?
Hi.
I'm sorry to disrupt your day.
No worries.
Do you know where the ladies' powder room would be?
Oh yes, there's one through the entertainment hall.
Thank drinks?
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go to the powder room, ladies.
All right.
I need a refresher. Are we looking for someone with information on Ebb?
Johnny Flops.
But we're waiting.
Johnny Flops
we're
is the
waiting
guy,
for
and we
the
don't have
ones-
an appointment.
We don't
Not
have an
yet.
appointment,
Of
but they're seeing what we
course,
could do, so
of
might as well enjoy ourselves in the meantime.
Okay, well, I'm already enjoying myself.
We're gonna get super hot right now.
Sorry, I've been doing a little
Sure.
tinkering in my head, a little technical tinkering. What can we do here, Shop? We're going to the powder room.
We're gonna go to the powder room. We're just gonna do a slight makeover.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go to the entertainment hall and we're going to
What can we do
gamble.
here? Shop?
What can I do here?
It's a mall. It's a floating mall. Do they have Versace?
I think our options are we dance, we do drugs,
We gamble.
we gamble.
Maybe play some music.
Maybe we could find the captain.
Yeah.
Is that Johnny Flops?
That might be Johnny Flops.
No, I don't know if Johnny Flops is the captain.
Roll a history check, everyone.
16.
13.
Eve, you don't even know if you're on a boat, let alone if there's a captain.
I took a big hit of the,
Yeah,
stone dust before
true.
we got on.
And Vibrant, you do remember Asana, through her whirlwind tour of the boat, she did say that there is a captain who likes to drink alone at the wheel, because they're not moving. You probably could find him, but
Okay.
you do remember that it's probably not Johnny Flops. It seems to be a different figure.
Okay.
Just
Where?
kind of seems like they might have
Free-for-all.
some fun stories.
I think that's a great idea.
Well, but if you want to do a makeover, I'd love to see another one of your outfits.
Oh, please. I got the absolute perfect one for you.
Let's go.
Let's do this, ladies.
All right.
Powder room makeover.
We're going to the powder room.
Okay, you would walk under that sort of like arch, that golden arch there, and before we go in,
Look at this cute little
did that
lounge.
mic hit that? Is that how that was? Is that good? I don't know. As you guys walk under the golden arch, two double doors open up, and you walk into a bustling circular room with sort of cabaret tables lining sort of the walls. And in the center, there's a circular stage, and you see people preparing acts and things like that. And I'm gonna go to the killers and ask what act is on right now. Let me pull that up.
I love it in here.
What is the act? Is it impressions or gymnastics?
Maybe this is my new venue, guys.
It's certainly a
Guys,
beautiful place.
Maybe this is where I preview my new hit single.
How's it going?
It's called So So.
Oh, this is separate from the song for Ebb.
For Ebb. That one is still in the works.
Okay,
but
okay.
I have a new song called So So.
Wow.
And
I
it's just So So.
Absolutely
well, that makes
love to
sense.
hear. And I think this is sort of the perfect place for you to
Thank you.
really premiere.
Well, also, I bet there's a lot of important people here in the audience.
I think so.
Drugs do attract that kind of crowd.
That is absolutely true.
Wow, this could be your big break.
Well,
Guys-
perhaps we should keep our eyes out and see if there's sort of like a manager.
Yeah, absolutely. Mostly, every time I've seen a manager, they're always wearing sunglasses and a shirt that's open all the way.
Back of the room.
Back of the room, gold chain,
Yeah.
Right.
baggy pants.
I think that's probably exactly what we're going to
I'm gonna look around. Do I see a?
Everyone make a perception check.
Do I see a that?
Open shirt,
Well,
chain.
11.
2 1s back to back. I'm
11.
still stoned.
You do see them, but it's vibrant.
Bingo.
Are
5.
you looking behind me?
Let's go
You don't
get 'em, girls.
see anyone. What about you? What you
I got 11.
11. You're not seeing anyone who matches that exact
Guys,
description.
there's no managers in here.
Well,
I have not seen a manager
maybe
who
once we
wears
do a little
anything else.
makeover, it'll call people right to
That is true.
And as you guys walk in, you see this tabaxi take the stage. And he is wearing all purple, a suit of purple. And he sort of demands like the attention of the room as he says, "It is me, High Noon, as I I will give you my impressions tonight. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, it's the same guy. It's DZ Dubois from episode 1. This is my impression of, her, the famous sanctuary actress from Burrow. Yes, it's Woa the Turtle. Wow. This is incredible. I can't even do my own character. This is incredible. Yes, okay. That one was the warm-up.
That was
Next.
great.
Woo. Thank you.
Wonderful. I don't know who that is.
But I bet it's spot on.
Absolutely
Next.
spot on. Yeah.
Next, I'm gonna give you the famous horror novel, a character from a famous horror novel. Yes, it's Lady V. Ooh, well, I would never be caught dead talking to you. What do you guys think about that one? Oh, thank you.
Love that one.
Okay.
So
Last one.
fun.
I'm gonna give you an impression of what I think it would be if a grapefruit could talk. Grapefruit. What do you think?
I didn't believe that one.
yeah, the last one I just felt like was sort of the weakest. But
That felt a little reeled in.
It just
you
didn't
could
really
have
make
gone there.
sense to me.
I really wanted to be a little bit more visceral.
I
you know.
want it to make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just
sure?
small-minded.
And as you guys
Saying this loud
are
in the back.
As you guys are talking to each other about your impressions of his impressions, you see that the crowd is not totally impressed, but they walk down. People stand up from their cabaret tables and they walk down and they place a stone or two on the front of the stage. It seems that this is a tipping place.
Giving out money. They're giving out money for shows.
well, that's absolutely perfect. We put on a wonderful show. We walk away with little stone.
I need you guys to be my background dancers. I saw you dance and I've seen you dance.
No
I feel like
problem.
this is an
100%,
absolute
honey, I'll do whatever you
100%
want.
no-brainer.
No problem.
Let's get hot.
I'm going. I like back into the powder room.
Yeah, and as you do, you see him step off the stage. He's collecting. Thank you, everyone. He's collecting the stones, and he does walk up to a man towards the back, and he starts talking in hushed tones to him, and you see the man who's sitting down take off his coat, and underneath he is wearing an open button-down shirt, no glasses,
A chain?
A gold chain.
Guys.
and I need all of you to roll a perception check.
17.
Rolling like
17.
shit. 5. 13.
13. Vibrant. You catch, as you're looking at this tabaxi high noon, chat with this man, you see him sort of pull back his coat to reach into his pocket to get to write like maybe his information on a paper, and you catch a glimmer of a knife. It doesn't seem like it's like a lot of people carry weapons around here, but you do see that it's been painted. That the handle is painted black, but underneath it's chipped, and it seems to be half brown, half maroon, and that's what you see.
Okay.
Well, if Vibrant backed into the powder room before we made that roll, I said, I'll keep an eye on the manager. And just followed her into the powder room. Like, I don't feel like I saw this this new figure.
Awesome, yeah. And
Yeah.
you go as well?
Yeah.
All right, you guys all head into the powder room, and it's a big long hallway with different stalls and a giant mirror.
Perfect.
Okay, so I have this look, and I'm going to use prestidigitation and throw out glitter again, and then change.
Fantastic.
And it's kind of in the same colors, right, of what we're dealing with. So like tannish, reddish colors, but it's just like, it's a bra, a really large
Shoulder pad?
Shoulder pad look.
Okay, love it.
My hair is now like a coif
Okay.
of pink, like flows down like this all the way to my ass.
Okay, love
And
it.
then just pretty much a thong
Yeah.
and some thigh highs.
Yeah,
Yes.
a bra and a panty.
Bra and a panty.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
But like with like bedazzlements and stuff. It looks cute.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
What about you
I'll
guys?
stay in my same cover
I have a
alls.
sort of disguise kit. If
Well, I do too, and that's kind of how we ended up here.
sure.
No,
We can-
because this is the clothes that everyone's wearing here. No,
On the ship, the clothes
No.
seem to be different. The clothes,
Oh.
this seems to be sort of like the clothes that the drapery you were wearing seems to be the sort of the style of Port Koth, but
okay.
on here it seems like there's fashion from all over the place. It seems as though this ship exists, not tied to any land per se, but like a playground for all.
Okay, well, this was more of a necessary thing
Sure.
on land, but
Yeah.
now I feel like an idiot.
Well,
Can I retcon into pink? Like my whole outfit's pink?
Of course,
Baby pink.
yeah.
I have to stay hidden still,
sure.
but I also want to look sexy.
Well, I
You
can.
can understand, I'm sure.
Well, a thought that just ran through my mind is I do have a sewing kit, and I can tighten it so that it's like a gimp suit for you. And then you can put your hair in a little ponytail, and it could pop out.
I don't really understand the first part, but I trust your vision.
Wait, look up gimp suit.
Okay.
What are
Like
you
this?
doing, Maple Jean, as they look that up?
Oh, it's basically what Mr. Hands was wearing.
Yes, exactly what
but out
Mr.
of
Hands-
leather.
Oh,
Sure, let me see.
Hell yeah.
I would
but
love.
out of leather.
But out of leather. Whoa.
But with
Yeah.
a little
Seems like
ponytail
a
in the back,
kind of.
Oh, right.
so we can cover your
Bring
identity.
in the leather.
It seems multi-purpose, if you ask me.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
It's
I love
real.
it.
It's sort of mysterious,
love
sort of
it.
cool.
Yeah.
I just kind of unbutton a couple more buttons on my shirt and take a little lip gloss, do a little touch up, and yeah, I'm feeling good to go.
I'm doing modified gimp suit with tattered skirt leather over it, so that like my leg situation isn't completely clear because gimp suit is giving human shape to me.
Right.
You know,
right.
so I'm
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just my eyes are.
Okay, fantastic.
You know, what if I sort of like painted your skin, if you wanted to show a little skin, like
Absolutely.
green or something, or I don't know.
Not green, but I
Maybe
like the
not
paint
green.
idea.
So, what sort of has your sort of shape?
Well, if we painted her green, it would actually kind of work for you to be a lizard folk because your skin is so
That's what I
scaly.
was thinking.
Your
Oh,
skin is so scary. Not Lady V.
hell, Lady
Not
V?
Lady V.
She lives here. She lives as a ghost over my shoulder. She lives as a ghost over my shoulder.
No. Green isn't my color. Blue?
How about
blue.
blue?
You know any
blue.
animal folks that are blue?
You would know that grung, Ebb. Ebb is blue.
Oh yeah,
A
purple.
blue,
There's purple grung. No.
purple grung.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
but
like
they
purple.
are 3 feet tall.
Right.
I would say that the closest to a humanoid shape probably would be a tabaxi. Without, like, if you're wearing that suit, it would make sense that your fur probably like goes down, and that the tabaxi still has like a human shape. No, sort of to a certain extent. Different type of head, I guess. But
Can you be a fish person?
a lokatha.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be whatever you want. Yeah, but
Can we sort of fashion her out of our disguise kit? Can we sort of fashion her like a cat tail?
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Cat tail,
All right.
cat ears.
Little ears under.
Absolutely.
I'll try
Yeah,
and like
what do you-
fashion together a cat tail. And
just
ears.
from fabric.
From my disguise kit. Yeah, I got some fabric. We got a sewing kit a little bit, and yeah, just sort of taking. Maybe we use a little bit of toilet paper or something to sort of stuff it, or kind of. It's a little bit of a
Yeah. The suit actually
Yeah.
helps because then we can just kind of have the
Exactly.
ears sticking out.
The
from
ears
it.
kind of
Yeah.
poke out, and we kind of like pin on the tail.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
Tabaxi mode
Roll
activated.
I could have two of you roll a dexterity check with proficiency bonus, with Macy's proficiency bonus, or Macy with advantage.
My bonus is 2.
Wait, why would it be? Wouldn't it be mine too?
Yeah,
it's like
either
for
you
using
guys
the
are
disguise kit?
helping.
Yeah. What's your dexterity bonus?
My dexterity bonus is
It's pretty high, right, Ranger?
7.
Mine's 5.
Your dexterity bonus is 7.
Yeah. So,
We should roll. I think we should roll.
oh no, no, it's 4. My saving throw is 7, but plus 4. I think we
you guys
should.
Yeah, do it for me.
That's a 16.
10.
Wait, 5. 17.
17. With a 17, you look like a tabaxi, a cat person in a leather suit.
Sexy?
Sexy. Well, let's roll.
Sorry,
Let's roll for
sexy.
hotness.
Myself.
How hot you find
hot I
yourself.
feel.
Yeah.
7. 4.
7.
I haven't quite settled into the tail yet, but
You know what? Sometimes
do.
it takes a little walking around and something.
Exactly.
Finding your courage,
Yeah, why
finding
not
your strut.
Just give your
But
hips
let
a
me
little
just tell
shake.
you,
know?
I need to find the
you
character.
look amazing.
Stunning from head
You look
to tail.
absolutely gorgeous.
well, don't lie, because I
Tail.
prefer straight shooting. You know, if it needs a little work.
No, I
No.
think absolutely right now you were absolutely stunning.
Actually, is super high quality. And that wasn't on me. I wasn't doing my best work. But Vibrant over here knows her way around to scissors.
I think that you are
can't,
counting yourself.
This is now we're just having like a little powwow with the kid.
Yeah.
I think you're selling yourself short. You absolutely came up with the idea of a tabaxi.
Well, sure, but my hands just aren't. I think it must have been all the drugs I did tonight because
Yeah.
Yes,
something's happening.
I think we're all a little bit shaky. Maybe we're just a little bit dehydrated.
yeah.
True.
All right. So what's the plan? We're gonna go out there. I think we saw some sort of guy. I think we saw the manager. So maybe we just say we got a show. We promise it's amazing. Mm-hmm. And when are we on?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the killers right now and say, is there someone in a stall?
Oh.
Yes or no?
Yeah, I guess that's something to think about.
At least this is the most classic girls' bathroom key.
Gimp suit,
We're just in the bathroom. Nothing to say.
thong.
Exclamation point vote yes or exclamation point vote
Pat.
no? Ooh.
Wow.
So there was that.
There was that. Well, get us on the
Yeah,
stage.
we did a thing. That's kind of our thing.
X.
That's us getting you out on X Factor.
All right, with 4 seconds left, it is looking like
I'm gonna remember to change the scene this time.
as you guys start to plot what you're going to do next, you hear a latch open and a small Lokatha, a fish person, waddles out. She is short. She's about 3 feet tall, maybe. A sort of round, large, slimy head that goes down into a slimmer sort of leg that has 2 fins at the bottom.
Love her.
And she has large, painted red, overdrawn red lipstick and a tiara.
Why am I
And
not
she
playing this
waddles
character?
out.
Wait, hey girl.
Sorry.
No.
Hey, queen.
Wait,
I
come
love
back in
that shade
here.
on you. Absolutely gorgeous.
Where'd you get it?
I crushed berries for it.
No way. Are you a small business owner?
No, I wouldn't say that. But
Well, you could be, because let me just tell you right now, I'd buy that shade.
That shade is absolutely stunning on your complexion as well.
really?
Yeah, 100%. We were just sort of playing with some fashion and some beauty in here because our friend wanted a sort of different look. You know, like when you don't want to feel like yourself exactly. But look at this cool little
Playing a little
suit
dress
thing
up.
that's happening.
Make a deception check.
That's true.
No, that is true. Make a persuasion check then.
No,
What do you have to persuade? She's
Okay.
absolutely gorgeous.
Oh my god, I haven't rolled above a 7.
You look great. Mrs. Cat. And
What's your
Why
name?
are you lying?
Oh,
I said, and I know you heard you were in the stall, I'm a straight shooter. If there's something you think I should tweak, please tell me.
no, I really think that you look great. Really.
Well, you know, someone sometimes we have to try on. I want to say, like, we were saying we were kind of disguising her to be something, but we didn't necessarily.
You didn't say you were. She
that
was a human. No.
So I'm
You
gonna say,
didn't.
listen. Let me tell you the truth, because I don't know what you heard when you were in there, but my friend is a lizard folk who unfortunately has a little bit of a scale issue, and she's feeling a little bit sensitive about her scales, and so we decided to just kind of, jump into a cat skin for a night. And I don't think there's too much harm in doing that every so often, do you?
I know that more than you could ever imagine.
Do you?
Yes.
That's really hard to
Are you
believe.
wearing a fish suit?
No. I've learned to love my slime and scales,
Yeah.
but you might not be on that journey yet. And she waddles over to you. And she slaps a fin on you. Sort of on your leg, really.
I'll hold her face. Her big bulbous round face, sounds like.
Keep going, sister.
Thank you, sister.
Bye. You look gorgeous.
You're
So
stunning.
you open up an Etsy or something.
I will.
Canon. Etsy.
Etsy. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my bassoon.
Okay, girls.
Shit.
It's showtime.
Bathroom bassoon.
Bathroom bassoon.
Warming up in the bathroom.
I'm all set. Oh, I need to whittle my reed.
5 hours later.
Ladies, I'm all set.
Okay. Well, I am too.
Let's ride.
I feel like Maple Jean and I can we've got a lot of dancing experience in our
Oh,
booth.
honey, we got a lot of
I think we'll
dancing.
just kind of rock with it.
I'll say the song is a little bit of a up-tempo ballad. So I'm
Okay.
contemporary or like a light tap shoey number.
Soft shoe?
A little soft shoey, but like a little solemn or little like contemporary movements on the
alright.
top.
You just do what you do, and we'll pick up right on it.
I know you girls to do that. You're my rock stars.
You guys are my rock stars.
You guys are my rocks and my rock stars.
Rocks and rock stars, baby.
Rocks a boxin'. Let's go.
You clomp.
Yeah, we're clomping out of there.
Okay.
I stomp.
You walk out of the bathroom and back to the main sort of circular room of the entertainment hall, and you see that nobody is on stage currently.
Oh,
Should we just go up?
maybe it's kind of a karaoke situation. Open mic.
Sure.
I'm gonna run up to the stage.
Okay. And
I'll introduce you. I whisper that to you. All right, everybody. So wonderful. Can I have your attention, please? Up here on the stage.
everyone sort of turns.
Hi. So, may I just say, all y'all looking beautiful tonight. Absolutely beautiful. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, I have to introduce to you one of the rising stars of Sanctuary. She's been making her way around. It's a little bit of a living legend. You've probably heard of her. She's gorgeous. She's talented. She has a new single coming out, and it's called So So. Everybody give it up for Miss Vibrant Jewel.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for making it out here to the Blissful Bunny on such a rainy day.
Can I look up? I look up around.
On a rainy day.
Does there seem to be anybody like tech booth kind of vibes?
Make a perception check.
Everybody is gorgeous, as my friend Maple Jean said.
11.
With an 11, you don't see anybody who's like obviously like the tech lead necessarily.
Then I step back. I say, sorry. Can we get some lights, please? Sort of the go-to.
And could this be up a little bit? This
And
be up
mic up a little bit.
Could this be up a little
You
bit?
see a bartender. Oh, yeah. And he runs around the bar, running over and lighting
Yeah.
a big torch above you that shines down.
perfect.
Yeah.
I want to dedicate this song to the love of my life. He is on a journey right now, and he will always be in my heart. I would like to now introduce to the stage. You've heard her before. This is Maple Jean and my friend Eve. They will be here to provide some background dancing. Thank you.
And
Grab my ear.
do you want any music of my from my end, or would you like to describe, sort of vocally give?
No,
give us
I've
what
already
this
written down
performance-
some lyrics.
What I'm singing in the notebook.
Fantastic. Do you have a backing track?
No,
Or
I
would
do
you
not.
like-
I just want you
Maybe
to
a
pick
jazzy backing
a
track?
jazzy background.
I'm not sure if I can have jazzy,
Like,
but
what do you have?
about? Oh yeah, why don't we just?
No, I kind of like that though.
Okay.
Wait, sorry.
You did like my.
So, you are a no-go. I'll eat your blowhole. Whoa. So, I'm feeling so. You got me on your yo-yo. Eat me out like Froyo. I'm Dorothy, you're Toto. So. I'm feeling so.
Roll a performance check.
With advantage.
I'm gonna say just straight.
What do we have to do here to get
I
advantage
take that as
these
offense.
days?
It was amazing, but I can't give you advantage all the time.
I'm gonna give
That
myself.
deserves
Well,
inspiration.
I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration
Fantastic.
because I'm awesome.
You just inspired yourself, of course.
Well, my performance is already really high, so 33.
33.
That.
Work. Everyone.
that like Froyo.
A roaring standing ovation. You look out and you see the man with the open button-down shirt and the chain. A tear rolling down his eyes as he wipes it away. I need you to roll a D. All of you can roll a D4, and that is how many
Yes, tips.
how many tips you get.
4.
3.
4.
3. You guys, not bad. We'll catch her.
I'm looking at Carson's drawer and I'm seeing a lot of stones over there. Let's rob him. Can Sybil roll 2? Says Jack. Oh.
No, Tybalt's pooping.
Sorry, you heard the man.
3, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
3 stone for you. 3 stone for you. 4 stone for you.
Thank you.
Amazing.
And at that, everyone starts to come down from this incredible performance. They go to the bar, they start to mingle, and the night is yours.
Well, we got some money, but nobody bought us drinks.
Well, I'm sure we head over to the bar and baby, that's gonna happen
Yeah, they gotta
immediately
see
after a
us at the
performance
bar.
like
Yeah.
that.
I bet the bar will give them to us on the house.
Yeah, do we see? Is there a bar here?
There is a bar. There's a little sort of. It's not a huge bar, but it's
Sure.
it's a bar. Yeah.
Yeah, I head over to the bar and I say, can someone get this girl a drink?
You say that, throw in your voice.
Yeah, I just kind of like, no, I'm shouting it. Like, someone get this girl a drink. Y'all see her up there?
Stop, Maple Jean.
No.
Don't throw.
Who is
fit.
gonna be the lucky animal to buy this beautiful cat a drink?
And you see the bartender sort of usher you over. Come here. Don't make a big. We're not supposed to give out free drinks, but I'll give you one because your performance was amazing.
Oh,
so much.
hun, thank you.
you also
But
throw
the
in
two
a-
of you, if you want to drink, sorry, it's gonna be 1 stone.
Well,
Wait, did you see our dance?
Did you see we were up there too? It
Yeah,
sort of
but-
takes a village, baby.
I don't want to get in trouble, you know.
You won't get in trouble.
You don't know my boss.
Who's your boss?
Us.
Johnny Flops. You don't know.
You know,
where
we
you
don't
are?
know Mr. Flops too well, only heard tell, but I'd be super curious for, sort of general vibe, what to expect.
Johnny's okay. He's an okay guy. But he sort of, he deals with sort of the underground. This ship is not something that is very that society deems above the table, really. So he definitely has some sides to him that are a little prickly.
Sure. What would you say his best quality is? Sort of something I'd like to ask about people.
Make a persuasion check.
And while you're at it, what was your rose and your thorn of your day?
1. Someone.
Depends on the day, really. He's a difficult man. But my rose and the thorn of the day, well, my rose had to have been your performance, really. It was really amazing.
You little stinker, thank you.
Oh, no. And my thorn, my thorn probably is having to work a double. Having to work all day, so...
They pay you pretty well here.
They pay us okay, but...
Not too bad.
Yeah, I think we enjoy the freedoms of not being sort of attached to sort of the politics of the mainland, and that is something that I think people who live out here enjoy. But
You live out here then?
I live on the ship. Yeah,
You live on the ship?
I do. Yeah,
Do all the employees of here live on the ship?
that's right.
Wow, that's absolutely sort of interesting. Have you ever seen a show Below Deck?
I haven't. Is it a theater performance?
Yeah, it's sort of a theater
sorts, of
performance.
Yeah, of sorts, yeah.
Oh, weekly? Is it sort of an ongoing?
It's sort of ongoing.
recurring?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can sort of catch it around, but it's
But it's
sort
very
of
true to life.
yeah, it's about the dynamics of the crew of a ship, basically. I think
Really?
you really
Where does it
like
play?
it. Oh, where?
Normally at the
I took it as far as I could take it.
normally plays at the Bravo Theater. The Bravo Theater.
The Bravo. No. Where is that?
Well, it's kind of a roaming theater.
Oh, a traveling troupe. It's sort of like this. Ship.
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, well, if you
so-
hear them coming around, and they might, you never know when they're gonna pop up.
Right.
They're called, it's called Below Deck. It's a show.
Below deck. I'll keep an eye out for it. But what can I get
Sorry.
I'll have a martini, please.
you? All right. And you see him start to make a drink. He.
Extra dirty.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you see he's a minotaur with also the collar with the golden bunny on his collar. And as he starts to mix drinks, he sort of plays tricks like Cold Stone. He puts the little he puts the little
Carson's
shaker
old
on my old job. He puts the little shaker.
I worked with the Austin.
We have a frozen. The frozen arts. All
We
three
do
of
have
us.
frozen arts.
Yes.
I used to shave
Shaved
ice. I used to shave ice, like hand churn.
Wow.
Hand churn.
Hand churn, shave ice.
We gotta trade industry secrets.
Yeah, totally. We should have an ice cream night. We should have an ice cream party with our
Social.
patrons. We should have
Ice
an ice cream
cream
social
social.
with our
That
patrons.
part.
A competition. I want to be served ice cream from all three of you.
That's true, and y'all better watch your backs for real.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Girl.
Cold Stone?
Amy's in Austin.
Oh,
I was
Amy's.
slinging ice cream across the establishment.
Holy. You're okay. Yeah, this is like a
No,
like
there's a
capitalism
show.
versus like small
I
town
forgot
like
that they
dodgeball
did
team.
that.
Yeah.
What a cool
Anyway.
place.
Anyway, yeah, so he does some tricks with the things. He puts them on his horns. The little spinner spins around.
I don't
he
know if
takes it
that's
off.
very sanitary.
Don't worry about that. It's art.
Okay.
Yeah, and he whips up a martini. He gives it to you. There you go. Extra dirty.
Can I have a few more olives, please?
Now you're asking for a lot. Okay,
How
I'll
about this one?
I'll accept that as payment. That was great. Oh, and he gets some olives and he puts them.
3. Well, one more too.
He takes an olive, he like puts it over. That's gonna be 2. And
There
he
you go.
tosses it into your mouth.
There you go.
Well, how long is the wait for Johnny Flops usually?
Because we're on the list or something.
Well, do you have an appointment?
Yeah.
Oh, well then you just show up at your appointment time.
Ooh, we were kind of we like missed our slot, and
Oh,
we missed our slot.
Yeah, well,
we
I-
talked to Asana, and she was gonna kind of
Right, she's the
Hook it
girl.
up.
She's the girl that you'd want to talk to. I can go check on, and he goes around the bar and he walks out the double doors of the entertainment hall, and he goes, Asana!
I cast Mage Hand real quickly and pour them 2 shots.
Okay, yeah. Roll a stealth check.
Well, I have +3 and +8. So that's...
Was that a critical failure?
No, it's 11.
Oh. Plus 11 total.
11 total.
What did you roll?
A 3.
A 3. Okay. Yeah. So your mage hands go forward. You cast. What does that look like? Like.
My Mage Hand is my paw. It's like a paw. But it has acrylics on it. Really long acrylics. So it kind of walks like a
Love that.
daddy long legs.
Yeah.
Fun.
And it's kind of
Does
covered...
it have hard time picking things up though?
Yeah, it goes like this a lot. And it has a lot of like little Claire's accessories on it, like little bow ties and little hair clips and
Love
stuff
that.
like that.
So your mage hand goes forward, and as it's spidering, it actually steps into 2 shot glasses like they're shoes, and then it sort of tries to pick them up, but is sort of banana peeling, sort of slipping on the banana peel,
shit.
and it falls,
I-
poofing into air.
Shit.
As he comes back and says, "She's coming," and right after that, you see the slither of Asana. Oh, sorry, I couldn't find you all. So Johnny is willing to see you all if you'd like to come.
Sure. Yeah. I think that would be great. Thanks.
Can I bring my martini in?
Sure. Johnny has nothing against a martini.
Does he like martinis?
Yes, I think he partakes in pretty much all pleasures.
Do you know sort of his favorite drink?
Oh, well, that would be the green.
The green. What's the green?
It's just a homemade cocktail.
Oh.
It has a little bit, on the rim, it has a little bit of stone dust.
Oh, sure.
So it's a little
Yeah.
bit of a mix of both pleasures.
he likes
I
a
would
little crossfade.
love one of those.
A green?
Yeah, a green.
Okay.
If you don't mind, sir.
Yeah, well, 1 stone.
Sure.
And Asana, yes, she takes it and she hands it to the Minotaur. And he says, "Yep, we're coming right up." He sort of whips you up a green, sprinkling some stone dust on the rim, handing it over to you.
Thank you.
Of course, yeah.
All right.
And for you, anything?
I'll have one.
One.
I'll just take one.
one of what?
Whatever.
Okay, well, 1 stone.
Okay. You can have my biggest one.
Oh, thank you. And he's gonna whip you up a blue.
Oh.
And it's just sort of a blue cocktail. You don't know what's in it, and he gives it to you.
Thank you.
Well, shall we?
Let's.
Sure, yes. And Asana sort of leads you out. Back out to the main sort of deck of the Blissful Bunny, and she walks you out of those double doors and over to the side of the ship that has the red flag sort of waving in the wind, and she knocks. Johnny, your guests. She waits a little bit, and then she hears, "Yes, let them in." And all right, go on in.
Thank you so much, Asana.
Of course, anytime.
Thank you.
Of course. And
Hi, Mr. Flops.
you head in.
Yeah, what's the vibe in there?
You head into Johnny's office, and immediately you see this figure who's sort of hopping on different, hopping on the table, hopping on the chair, going over to little boxes and opening and closing them, and counting some things, and then going over to some papers and shuffling some papers around. And he turns to you and he says, "Oh, hello. What are your names?"
Well, my name's Eve.
Eve.
I'm Vibrant Jewel.
Vibrant Jewel.
And I'm Maple Jean, and I thought you might like a drink. And I hand him a green.
She brought me a green.
We heard you love them.
Oh, I do love a green. And he takes it and he downs it.
Is this a herringon we're looking at? Is that what you said?
You're looking at a herringon, and he's wearing an all-white suit. He's dressed in white and gold, so he's wearing an all-white suit. He has another pin, sort of larger than the rest, on his lapel or like on his collar, and he is wearing a white fedora with a gold band around it. Each of his hands, each of his wrists has like 3 gold watches on it. Gold jewelry. His shoes are like sort of white leather shoes with gold like brooches on them. He says, "Oh, well, that was just fantastic. You didn't have an appointment."
No, we didn't have an appointment.
So thank you for seeing us.
Zabo sent us. Zabo.
Zabo, yeah.
Excuse me, sorry. We had a wonderful time at Yup tonight.
Oh, how is it? Yes. How's the place?
The place is wonderful. Our friend broke a table, but that's sort of like just what you get at Yup. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna go to the killers and I'm going to ask, where has Tybalt been? With the fish or on the table? Exclamation point vote fish or exclamation point vote table?
You got me none of these, Jordan.
Me too.
Or actually, I'll take a Montauk one.
What is that?
I'm good.
Sour.
The sour.
What's the crossroad? Where has Tybalt been? Like,
That's a good
with
question.
the fish?
you have to wonder for
With
real.
the fish or on the table?
Tybalt, where you
With
been,
the
babe?
fish or on the table?
Where you been, Tybalt? Hey to Megan.
Hey, Megan.
Hey to infinite regressions.
Hey, infinite regressions.
Hey, queens. Couple queens.
Couple.
Ooh, a last minute switch. Fish? It's looking like fish.
Thanks, Bayness.
Bane's
right.
velocity.
And
Phoenicity.
we will just archive that knowledge. And he does say, "Oh, which one of you broke the table?"
Oh, it wasn't us. It was our friend who's using the bathroom right now. And isn't sort of into the business of all things. So we decided to meet you for a little bit. One, we had heard just how fine of an establishment this was. Sort of that you were the tops of the tops.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And we're looking for a friend of ours, someone who's near and dear to us. And we heard you might know something. You might know his brother, I believe.
So you're not here to make a deal.
No, not to make
that
a
all
deal, baby. Just to
Yeah.
ask about a friend.
You'd prefer
Thing is,
we were
I'm
making
a businessman, really, and
Yeah.
I prefer to make deals. I
Gib, do you know Gib? Cousin, do you know Gib?
He pauses at that, racking his brain, but then says, "I don't think I know a Gib. No. Now,
Is he lying?
Yeah, can I do an insight check?
do an insight check.
Do I have any insight? Let's see.
Wait, doesn't he know Ebb?
That might be it.
You were told that Johnny Flops. Make a history check.
That Ebb
I have last time. Last saw
to
Ebb.
Johnny.
History is
Flops and Koth.
19. Nope, 18.
18 for what?
14.
Which one?
History?
History.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would remember that the information you were given was that they have reason to believe that the last known person that Ebb spoke to after he left the Burrow was Johnny Flops.
Oh! Well, we have reason to suspect that our friend right before he left the Burrow just came to talk to you. And, we're worried about him. I don't know. Who's your best friend? Do you have a best friend?
Well,
A
my
lover?
best friend is really Asana, yes.
Asana. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know. If she had gone missing, sort of out of the blue, how would you feel?
Well, in our line of work, I don't think I'd be surprised, but I certainly would be sad about it.
You wouldn't be sad about it, or you
No,
would?
I would be sad about it.
Yeah, sort of someone you see dearly who means something to you.
Yes.
So, our friend, hey, that sort of happened to, and we're just sort of, he doesn't have something valuable like money. We don't have very much, stone ourselves, unfortunately, but our friend does mean something to us. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, but I'm a businessman.
You're
you
a
see.
businessman.
Sure.
So
sure.
what am I gonna gain from it? I don't know your friend.
Have you ever heard of Karma?
I've certainly heard of her, but she's been good to me by making deals. You see.
Sure.
What's something that someone could give you that isn't stone? What's something you need?
What are you, mercenaries?
Yeah.
If you
My
needed
family
one.
comes from a long line of mercenaries.
And you're not working for anybody right now.
No?
Not really, no.
Well, ourselves and our own interests, of course, but we're free agents.
Maybe we could make a deal.
Everybody's got something that someone needs that isn't money.
That's what I like to hear. You're a
Something about-
businesswoman.
I'm a
it
businesswoman
seems.
myself.
Where are you from, Tabaxi?
I'm from Waterdeep.
Oh,
A little bit of all over, but that's where my parents are from and
yes.
where a lot of my family is.
A little bit of all over. That's it's the
You
way here in
understand?
Sanctuary.
Yeah.
I know that.
Most recently, Waterdeep, but a little bit of all over.
Right. Well, you're
You?
a businesswoman. I can sense. Well, I've lived in Sanctuary for quite a long time, but
Yeah.
before that, I was in a group in the woods. Now, why am I telling you this? You are persuading me.
I'm
You're
a
businesswoman, I see. Yes.
But yes, we if you're in need of a mercenary, sure.
Well, who is your friend? It depends on who they are. If I'm not going to rat out somebody I have any ties to, necessarily, I've been sworn secret to.
Sure. Well, he's a sweet little grown named Ebb.
What does he look like?
He's a grown.
Little grung.
Well, I know he's a grung. but
Blue.
Very handsome in the face.
Oh, I see.
If he took his shirt off, he would have really nice abs.
A little air of innocence, but not in a way that you'd think you can take advantage of him. Just in a way that you know you aren't being swindled.
Yeah, he had a little bit of...
That's a really good way
That's
to
a
put
great
it.
way to say it. He had a
Yeah.
little bit of stubble, if you're thinking about it and he had a soul that, transcended time, space, and reality.
Remember any souls that transcended time, space, and reality, maybe?
And he had really nice calves as well.
I don't remember his calves, but I certainly remember a grung coming through, yeah. A blue grung.
Yeah.
Was his shirt off? Maybe that would have been an easier way to see if it was him.
Yeah. His shirt was not off. He was cloaked. In fact, he was hiding a little bit.
Oh.
I got the sense that he didn't really want to be seen. Most people, they come here in, reasonable hours. Now, reasonable hours for us is quite a lot later than any other place, but it was later than even that. He crawled up the side of the ship, middle of the night, asking for me. I was asleep, you see. Now, most of the time, people don't ask for me, but he knew someone that I know. And he convinced me to talk to him. He needed some help. Now, before I go any further, let's talk about what you can do for me.
Sure.
And he sort of rifles around in some piles of things, and he takes out this briefcase. and he puts it in front of you. And he says, if I were to ask you to take this briefcase to somebody, would you do it?
Could we ask what's in it?
Well,
You could.
What's in it?
It's a stick.
Can I check?
Well, you have to agree first.
I don't think that's the way it works. We're sort of, mercenaries. Not in the way, really over the table.
Roll a persuasion check.
Come on. 13?
13.
We've had so much chemistry today.
We are exploding with chemistry on this side of the table.
My head
Jealous?
hurts from all this chemistry.
Did you say you were new to Sanctuary?
It's our first step.
I'm not. I've been here a while, yeah. But these two, yeah.
We're new.
No.
How entwined in sort of the history of the island are you? Do you feel like you're separate from it, or do you really have some stakes in what's going on in Sanctuary?
If I can say it in a few words, if I saw this whole place burned to the ground, I wouldn't really care.
Oh, well, I'd care, but I have no ties. I know there's political sides and all that.
Oh, maybe I should have said it like that.
Well, I got your back.
Thank you.
We're together.
Yeah, very similar to that. I just think I phrased it wrong. I kind of go to the extreme before I get reeled back.
We just learned of all the history today, and haven't quite chosen sides yet.
Right. Well, then maybe you're the people I'm looking for, because I too am that way. I'm sort of out here alone on the ship. Go ahead, take a look.
I'll go open it.
You open it up and you see a stick. A sort of wood, sort of hollow stick that has been sort of on both sides, like moss has been put, like thick moss, matted, has been put on either side of the stick, and there are holes sort of throughout, and you can see that like nuts or acorns or other little twigs and things have been put inside. So when it moves, it sort of makes a sound like little jingling. That's what you see.
Is this a rain stick?
No, it's not a rain stick. It's important to somebody I know, and I need it to get to them. So.
Well, a couple questions. One, this is a beautiful stick. That's not a question, that's a statement. Number two, can I ask if it's magical? Do you know if it has sort of magical properties? We just want to be standard mercenary questions, like, is it breakable? Is it, what's the value of the item? Do you want to insure it?
I certainly think it's breakable, and if you break it, well, I'll kill you.
Sure.
If you lose it, well, I'm gonna have to kill you. And
That's a certain insurance.
as far as magic, I don't necessarily know or think it has any magical properties, but I'm not sure.
How did this stick come into your possession?
It was a present.
Oh, from Asana?
No, not from Asana, but
What?
I think you might be going the right direction to deliver this package. So if you want to do it, I think it might work out for both of us, but
You mean the right direction in terms of our friend?
potentially.
Potentially. Right. Now, baby, I just have to ask you a question. And I am going to attempt to charm him.
Okay, with the spell.
Charm person.
Okay.
He has to make a wisdom save.
It's a 14.
Fuck. 13 is my spell save DC.
And
Does he know? I've tried to charm him.
Look up charm, or I can do it. Charm person. I do believe he is aware.
Or is it hold person?
I think charm, it's like when it wears off, they know.
It doesn't say anything particularly about
That's a different spell then. 'Cause
them
there's
knowing.
definitely one that's like, if you fail or if it wears off, then they know.
Right.
I think it's just like, he doesn't think I'm charming.
Yeah, for now, because it doesn't say anything expressly in the spell, I will say that that's true. He says, "So, will you help me out or not?"
Well, where's it gotta go?
Well, I think I would be spoiling, I think, where your friend's gone.
Excuse me.
Because I think it might be going to the same place, but
Ah.
so I don't want to say
bargain.
until
Sure,
you
sure.
agree to my conditions.
And
Will
the
you
conditions
touch
are
it?
just we take it.
The conditions are you take it, you give it to someone I know. You don't lose it, you don't break it.
Right.
Otherwise,
Right. You'll kill us.
I'll kill you.
Now, do you have any other information you'll be able to provide us about our friend or the sort of conversation that you all had?
I can tell you everything I talked to him about, where he went. That's what I know.
All right. Yeah, we'll do it. Y'all cool with that?
Totes.
It's all right by me. Is it safe to touch?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I believe so. I've touched it, and I'm great.
I give it a little touch.
Yeah. Seems like nothing happens. It gives a little bit of a shake, and some pieces inside clink around, but
Fine with me.
Yeah.
I pick it up.
Be
and give it a
careful.
little shake.
Maple Jean, we can't break it.
yeah, it clinks around. Whoa, 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 whoa. I would keep it in this briefcase.
All right. Put it down, but nothing happens when I shake it.
Nothing happens when you shake it. No.
Okay.
So, your friend, he came to me one night, because he knew somebody close to me. I'm gonna have you all roll a history check.
I'm rolling like shit.
Yeah, it's a horrible day for the rolls.
7.
17.
Jordan's rolling great.
7, 8, 17. You are starting, as he starts speaking, you are starting to realize that you feel as though you've spoken to this Harangon before. And as at the beginning, as he's saying this, that's just a feeling that comes over you. And he continues. He says, he told me that someone was in danger and that I needed to help. He needed to get to Daski Hooge.
Dusky, who's what?
Daski Hooge. Library. Daskihoj. Daski Hooge, it's the library at the north tip of Koth.
Right, yeah. I'd be familiar with that, right? Living in Koth.
You would roll a history check.
$18.
18. Yeah, it's pretty common knowledge. Not many people go there or come back from there.
Oh,
The north tip.
The north tip. It's across a pretty dangerous sort of region, environmental region, but you would know it as the Loxodon Library, that it is a huge library run by Loxodon.
oh yeah, the Loxodon Library.
That's right.
All right, right.
Yes, he said he needed to get there. He didn't tell me why, but he said that I was somebody who could get things done. Now, he's certainly right about that. And so he was looking for a way to get there. I'm gonna go to the killer's I'm going to ask, how did Ebb travel? Boat? Exclamation point vote boat, or balloon? Exclamation point vote balloon.
Oh. We turn the air back on. If you're freezing, we can cycle. Okay. Interesting. Jack said, "Oh boy, let's go." Locks it on library, of course.
I know.
I love this world.
Me too. I'm loving all these kooky little characters.
I know,
Yeah.
it's such a Carson campaign.
Yeah. I'd love a cookie.
Dasky Hooge.
Dasky Hooge.
Dasky Hooge.
First baby. First PDKU baby is Dasky Hooge.
Dusky Hooge.
Johnny Flops said that Ebb knew someone that Johnny Flops knows, but Johnny Flops has not said who that is yet, yeah? Or did I miss it?
That's right.
Okay.
Johnny Flops is not said.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to wait until Isabel comes back. But as that happens, I'm going to tell you, Vibrant Jewel, that you, as he's speaking more and more, an image flashes in your mind of a Harengon who touches you on the shoulder and says, "You drop this," and hands you the first green stone that you ever touched.
Sorry. Johnny.
No.
Have we met before?
I don't believe we have, no.
This might sound totally bananas, but I was in Waterdeep recently, and I met a Harengon who handed me this very stone that I keep very close to me. Was that you?
It wasn't me. But what did he look like?
He was white, right?
He looked almost identical to this person. This Harengon.
I hate to say it because not all Harengons look the same, but he looked exactly like you.
Well. I could have been my twin brother, Jonah Flops.
Do you get along with Jonah?
Johnny and Jonah Flops.
You know, we haven't spoken in a long time, me and Jonah. But, it's funny because your little grung friend had told me that he was in trouble, that he was dying. If you met him just a couple days ago, well, maybe he was lying to me.
I don't think he was, because when we were there, I mean, it takes a long time to get to Waterdeep, wasn't it?
Yes, but Waterdeep's a far away from Dasky Hooge.
Jonah is who Ebb came saying that they knew?
Yes, the grung said that my brother was in trouble, and that I needed to help. He had brought his necklace. A necklace I knew only that Jonah wore. So I thought, well, of course he's in trouble. A stupid frog.
No,
I actually do think he's in trouble.
I mean, like Vibrant said, we did see your brother and...
He was captured.
Captured? Captured by who?
Is that true? Was that the Harengon that was captured? I wasn't there.
You didn't necessarily see Jonah get captured, but you did see Gib, Ebb's brother, get captured. And you did know that when Snap was asking you where they were, that both of them, the plan was that both of them were supposed to presumably get on a similar device that you got on and meet you on the rooftop. That's not what happened. Neither of them showed up, but the only one that you did see captured was Gib. But
Well, we're not exactly sure what happened to him, but he definitely is in some trouble. He's part of, a revolutionary group in Waterdeep.
Don't I know it?
Oh, you do?
Yes, Yes. He wanted me to join, you see. I decided not to. And he thought it was cowardly, and maybe it was.
May I ask why you didn't join?
Because I'm selfish, really.
You're a businessman.
I'm a businessman, and I realize that now. I've built an empire, and yet I'm sort of alone out here, aren't I? I do wish I would have stayed with my brother, but it was hard for me.
Well, you have Asana.
I do. I do have people around me.
And it seems like there are a lot of wonderful people that work here. Everybody I've met's pretty great. So, if you kind of look around, and sometimes the people you're looking for are right in front of you. Right?
And you could still help Jonah. We're all looking to help Gib. We want to help Eb. We want to help find Gib. Gib was captured.
Who's that?
That's Eb's brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he was with my brother.
Yes.
I see.
We don't know exactly where your brother is.
So it sounds really like you two are kind of tied up in the same interests.
I suppose so. They're
Brothers.
probably closer than me and my brother, but...
Well, this is your chance. This is your chance to join the revolution in a way.
Even if it's your own way, even if it's in your way of, hey, I'm helping someone on the front lines. The people on the front lines need support from sort of the bank holders. You know what I mean? Just because you're not joining right in the thick of things doesn't mean you can't help.
You might be right. All right. Here's the plan. Your friend, he came over and he said he needed to get to Dusky Hooge. Now, he knew I had a boat. He wanted to maybe take a boat. I told him, as I'll tell you now, that I don't think a boat's the right idea.
All right.
It goes too close to the southern tip of Rana. Any boat that goes through there is going to be facing some danger.
Sure.
So I suggest taking balloon. Right over the Saffron Sands. Now, the Saffron Sands are not easy. But flying above it, well, it could be a joyride. I know a man. His name's Skarda. He owns a balloon rental business just outside the main gate of Port Koth. If you go to Skarda, I'll write you a note. And he'll give you a balloon, free of charge. You deliver my package. And you give him back his balloon, safe and sound. Come back to me. I'll even throw in some stone.
Now we're talking.
Just deliver the package. I have a friend named Ula. She lives in Dusky Hooge. She's a Loxodon. She works at the library. If you deliver this to Ula, well, I guess if you don't deliver this to Ula, well, what will have to happen is I'd have to kill you.
Yeah.
Because now I've given you the information, and I've already paid up front. Now, that's not like me as a businessman. But,
That's only fair.
but you've convinced me with your words.
Well,
I like you folk. You're business people.
back at you.
So Eb wanted to go to the Loxodon library, but you don't know why?
I don't know why.
Okay.
He said he needed to get there. He seemed in a rush. I don't know why.
Well, our friend in the crapper's a Loxodon, you know.
All right, the one who broke the table.
Yeah.
Right, well, he doesn't seem like a businessman.
No, he's
If he broke my table, I would have to kill him.
Yeah.
He's right, and he's blowing up that shitter right now. So
Yeah, probably.
He's more of a prayer man.
yeah, more of a prayer man.
Well, listen. I know that Asana, she goes out to the sands quite often. She might be going tomorrow. I could maybe convince her to take you to Skarda. Take you through town, show you where Skarda's place is, take you to the balloon. Yeah, it's late at night. You're welcome to stay here if you want. And then in the morning, maybe Asana can take you.
Well, that's very kind.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Is there anything you think we absolutely have to do here on in your wonderful establishment before we call it a night?
Oh, well, that's a great question. If you haven't visited the Stone Dust Lounge, it's a wonder, really.
Is that where the performances are?
No, that's the entertainment hall, of course.
Oh, excuse
No,
me.
the Stone Dust Lounge
Like
is...
the drugged in kind of.
That's right.
We had, some of us had a big stone experience earlier today, so it's sort of,
You're not trying to go
I really wanna-
double down.
I'm actually interested to do more.
oh, sure. Yeah, well, maybe we'll head right on over there.
I might have to change outfits though. This is my performing outfit.
Yeah, you couldn't be caught doing stone dust in your performance.
Yeah, prestidigitation, more glitter.
Oh, wow!
I'm going into like a real lanky number. I still want to wear a bra and panties though. Ugh.
Girl, you're in a great, gorgeous ship. You can wear whatever you want.
I'm wearing panty, bra, but now I have like a little top that kind of like a mesh top that goes all the way down to here.
Ooh, love it.
And then mesh
Tights. Leggings, yeah.
and then of course thigh high boots.
Of course.
Of course.
Almost doesn't need to be said.
And kind of like a
Fantastic.
cowboy hat.
Oh my
Nice.
god, hey.
Hey.
And as you're changing and you guys are connecting with Johnny and sort of making this plan, I'm going to go to the killers. And I'm going to ask them... let me find it real fast. I'm going to ask them, how close is it? Very, exclamation point, vote, very, or not very, exclamation point, vote, not.
Alex said vibrant? More like vibrat.
Call 999 if it's a good time.
I know.
You doing a little stretch? No, Jordan's giving us a stretch over here. So it's looking like very.
I need to release my lower back.
Go for
I don't
it,
know if
girl.
anybody has any stretches for that.
I would just do one of those full hangs, Vertebra by vertebra.
Vertebra.
All right, and thank you, killers, for that.
Thank you, killers.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna wait for Macy to come back for just a second. How are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, how are you guys doing?
Macy and I are in a fight about the AC.
Yeah, true. You guys
It
are.
is freezing.
Here, let me bring it this way.
It's really hot over here though.
Really? Okay, great. Tilt it towards
I'll
them.
go low. How about low 66 and that way?
That sounds great.
It is pretty hot over here.
It's freezing over here.
I know.
Freezing!
I know.
Who would think it's such a small room?
Yeah, sound off in the chat. How y'all doing?
How y'all
Are
doing?
y'all liking it on the Blissful Bunny as much as we are? Because we're having a blast.
Bow, 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 bow. This is where we need to have our Jordan's hot takes, Macy's hot takes, Isabel's library corner.
True.
We need to have like a cut screen for everybody.
Yeah,
if there's
true.
like a pause moment, it's like Jordan's corner.
True.
You can do it. Sorry, I should have got up. You know what? At the end of the day, I should have gotten up.
No, that was cool.
Listen, it worked, didn't it?
That was cool.
Boom.
And as you're changing, you hear from outside, you hear boats! And you hear everyone start to, you hear
Shit.
feet on the floorboards,
As soon as
and you see Johnny sort of duck out of his office, running out to the deck.
What?
Whoa.
What's
going on?
on? I follow out.
Yeah.
Oh,
we got
he's
some-
gone.
Yeah.
You follow out.
Yeah.
You come out, and you go out to the main deck, and you see everybody hands on the railing of the deck, looking out. And as you're asking questions, what's going on? As you're running out of the office, you see many figures sort of turn to you. Copernicus, one of them, you assume is the person who shouted boat, who turns to you and goes, shh. Shh. And you look out. I need everyone to make a perception check.
Come on.
8.
6?
9.
9.
We're bad.
So what's not hard to see is very close to the ship. Several boats with lanterns hanging, dangling on the front on a little hook. Slowly inch around the boat. And you see on the front, sort of looking out, a figure, a leonin, a lion person, sort of scanning the horizon, looking for something. And several other figures, lots of tabaxi, leonin, on these 2 boats that are very, very close to the ship, looking. You don't see anything else, but you do see these boats. As the entire crowd, the music shuts off, and they just stand watching the boats.
Is our little dinghy still there? Can we see that?
So the dinghy that said Blissful Bunny on it is still there. Asteris has left. Who drove you to the dinghy? Oh wait, no, he didn't. He walked on water. You didn't take Asteris.
No, we didn't take Estos.
No.
Yeah, the little dinghy is still there. Yeah,
Okay.
but they are sort of over here and sort of over there.
I'll lean over to who's the person that C name
Copernicus.
Copernicus, and just point at the little boat.
Is it the little boat? Why are they here?
They're from Mount Koth. They're from Koth. They're trying to find us.
Why?
Oh, because we're selling drugs.
Oh, they want to steal them?
I think they just want to control the trade.
Sure.
So what do we do?
Keep quiet for now. Let them pass. When they get out of earshot, we'll say something.
That's what I'll do.
And as you do that, you do see that these figures are in... they're in lots of tan and red and brown. And you see they have little hats that are... half of the hat is red and half of the hat is brown. And...
Do I recognize that at all?
roll a history check.
Do you have a pencil over there?
I might, yeah.
History 10. Man, we need our guidance guy.
Yeah. You would know that, you would assume that these are, having grown up sort of and been around the forests around Mount Koth, you would easily be able to recognize that these are probably somewhat officials from Koth herself, potentially, from Mount Koth. But you don't know exactly like rank or what exactly their job is or what they're necessarily doing, but you would recognize these as sort of like official vestments. And as you sit there, and is anyone doing anything but waiting?
No, I'm waiting for them to
Quiet,
pass.
yeah.
If that's what he said to do. That's what I'm doing.
Cool.
You start singing so-so.
I start singing so.
You wait there, and the boats inch close. You feel all of these bodies sort of tense up as they get close to where you know this invisible sort of barrier to be.
It's real life battleship.
Their boat sort of rocking real life battleship, and eventually the boats drift away, having a whole sea to discover. They seem to have not noticed. And at that, all right, we're safe, everybody. As everyone sort of goes back to their business, and you see the satyr start to play the bass again, and the three Minotaur women start to loosen up again and sit around him still, and everyone sort of goes back to what they were doing.
How often does that happen?
Who are you asking, Copernicus or
Yeah.
Copernicus? Well, it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, we have a pretty good system about it.
The system being zip it.
Yeah, be quiet. Yeah,
Have
be
they
quiet.
ever found you? They ever hit the boat? They ever sunk your ship?
Come look over here. And Copernicus takes you to the side of the boat where you lean over and you see like some damage, some scratches, and some signs of sort of a scuffle that had happened. You don't know exactly what, but he says, "Oh, they found us, but we press on."
You handled it.
Yeah, we handled it.
Good to know. Well,
Drugs?
drug hall. We gotta go to the drug hall, Copernicus.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Say hi to the others in there.
We'll do.
Anyone special?
Yeah, well, my compatriots.
Do you have a friend or special friend or a crush or something?
Well,
or-
not.
Come on, Copernicus.
No, not like that. Not like that. But they are good friends of mine, Einstein and Kepler.
Einstein and Kepler. Well. All right.
Like the elves?
Must be.
What?
Elves. Yeah,
Kepler elf?
that's what I was thinking.
Well, that's the Keebler.
No, Kepler.
All right. Well, Copernicus, have a wonderful to see you again as always.
Enjoy the
Wonderful to run right into you.
Yeah, if you need anything, if you need any blue, green, you know where to find me. Walking around.
All right.
And he continues. Yeah.
He's perfect. Yeah, let's go to that drug then.
I'm gonna walk like this over. And then.
Yeah, I'm going.
Come on.
All right. You go into where the blue flags are. And
No, never mind.
you walk into a lounge, and you see people who are sort of having experiences. They're seeing things in their mind's eye, and you would clock that it's sort of underneath. When you were looking past the upright bass player, the satyr, you were seeing sort of this pillar of smoke rise from what you can assume is that grate right there. And in the center of this room, there is this great pyre, essentially, this green smoke that is rising through this grate in the ceiling. And you assume that connects to the deck.
Cool.
Going out into the air. And you see people sort of dunking their heads into it, into the smoke.
Cool.
And, taking it in, and but also paying. There you see two different Harangon in there. You see one who is at sort of a booth selling Everstone dust, stone dust. And you see another in sort of a back room with curtains that has a bunch of tables laid out. You assume that this is a massage parlor. It looks like a massage place.
Interesting.
Oh, goodness. We know they're swimming in the stuff. If they're letting it go for free at the smoke.
Absolutely, but we can't. I feel like we can't pay for this either.
We what?
I feel like we can't pay for this either. We need to find some.
It doesn't appear that anyone is, right?
Are they paying?
No, I think they
It's just
are.
floating up through the ground.
They said there are 2 herringons there collecting stones for people to walk into the cloud.
So they do have to pay.
You said for dust.
Yeah, it does seem like most people are paying for the stone, like pure dust itself. You don't know what's going on with the pyre, but you do know that people are dunking their heads in, and it seems like for free.
Wow.
well,
all right.
That's what I'm
let's
saying,
go
like
swimming in that.
yeah. I'll go for a little cannonball.
You can't go in necessarily. It's like
Swan dive.
do you swan
I
dive?
swan dive in
Okay, do an acrobatics check.
With advantage.
Advantage for existing.
No. Advantage for existing.
19.
19. You do a swan dive, and as soon as you start to make the leap for the dive, you see the Herringon at sort of the booth say, no, it's hot. And as you dive, I need you to roll a d6.
Oof.
6 points. 1.
As you land, your back sort of starts to tingle a little bit, but as you do it so elegantly that you land on your feet, and just the tips of your paws start to burn as you're realizing you're sort of on hot stone coals, green
okay.
stone coals under there.
No, I meant cannonball, like figuratively. Come here. Come here.
Well, because to play it
And
off.
you are taking that 1 damage. by the
Yeah,
way.
okay.
Okay.
While I'm gonna play it off a little bit. I'm gonna pull out my viola.
Okay.
And
Literally play it off.
yeah,
Where are you hiding your bassoon?
Well, it's always on my back.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Sorry, excuse me.
I don't see how that's any of your goddamn business.
Not.
I don't see how that's any of your
I'm not trying to
business.
suggest that you'd have to hide it. It should be on display.
I just really don't
You
understand
wanted to
where.
hide.
Yeah.
Assume.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna pull up my viola and I'm gonna kind of dance on the coals and go.
Yeah, you see a couple people start to come over to you, and yes, they sort of think that you're a sort of creature in the mist. Yeah, they start dancing around you.
Awesome. And then I'm gonna cast prestidigitation again.
Okay,
And I'm gonna and every time I give a kiss, there's gonna be a little heart that comes out of my little kiss.
Cool. Vibrant is
The first
cleaning
person-
today.
You see that it somehow strikes terror in them, and they start to run to the other side of the room and start to speak to themselves. The next person, is like, okay, yeah, and the final. The dice make the rules.
Yeah.
The last person. Woo! Loves it and loves it so much that they start to faint and they start to pass out on the floor.
That's exactly what I was going after. And then I step out.
Amazing.
Great.
Girl, you are on fire tonight. Can I just
Literally.
say? Literally.
Your tootsie's okay?
Yeah, they're fine. They're actually pretty callous from my days of modern dance.
Puffin.
Puffing around the mean streets of Waterdeep
Yeah.
from Suzuki.
From Suzuki Technique.
From my Suzuki Technique days back in Waterdeep.
For those listening, I did a physical acting technique called Suzuki in the mountains of Japan. And it was like that.
Nerd. Nerd.
Well, cool. At that, you see Einstein come up to you and say, wow, that was, that really was impressive.
Am I high at all?
What?
Am I high?
Oh, yeah. So what you got from being in there was that the higher, like the smoke rising up, it doesn't necessarily, it's not a high concentration. And so it will like get a little something going for you.
Just like
a
being in
nice
the
little
room
buzz.
at
I
all.
think you get the impression that a lot of people use it after they've already done something, right? That
keep it going.
Yeah, they sort of let it keep them going. You don't feel that crazy after this experience, but
This room rocks.
Oh, thank you so much, handsome stud.
oh, he freaks out.
What did Isabel say earlier? Was it?
Yeah, same vibe. Oh,
It's on.
I said, where are you from? Or something like that.
No, you were talking about. We were talking about Below Deck. Like, where do you watch it?
Oh yeah, you went. Oh.
Can I roll for hot for this guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Girl. Oh, I thought that. Is that a 7? That's
Right there? Yeah, that's 7.
7.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, he seems a little afraid of having been called that.
Well, does anyone want to do some drugs or?
I would absolutely. Wait,
Yes, I can do that. I can give you those. 1 stone each.
Well, is it really 1 stone,
It is, yes.
or is it kind of a 2-for-1 situation?
I would say that it's 1 stone each. I can check the rules, but that's what I've been doing all day.
Shoot.
I'm just gonna give him. I'm gonna give the handsome devil 1 stone.
Sure.
Okay, all right. Oh, I can give you change for
Yes,
that one.
please. Thank
Oh,
you.
it's different than having actual currency.
I know. It's
I
like,
know.
I don't want to give you my stone.
I know I have 1.
But I need to get high.
And he comes back. He takes your stone and he comes back with wait, did you give me one? Yeah. He comes back with sort of these little tiny plates with sort of this green dust on them.
Well, bottoms up, girls.
Yeah, you take it. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
3.
3,
6.
6,
Dirty 20.
dirty 20.
Finally, a high roll on something that.
That's kind of opposite. You, Mabel Jean, you feel something. You feel it sort of going. Definitely, it's not like it doesn't affect you at all, but you don't have the transformative experience that you had yesterday.
Right. Probably for the best.
Yeah, maybe, or not even yesterday. Today.
Today.
By the way, your
Earlier
day.
today.
It is. And just to clock this too, you spent all day preparing for the Center Point games. You did the Center Point games. You went to the Victor's Ball. You got transported
we've had a
here,
day.
which is a different. It was nighttime then for you. Then you got transported here,
the
where it
jet
was
lag.
daytime, into nighttime. It was sort of around. It was before sunset, but it still was like earlier in the day.
We did a box full of drugs.
Then you did a box full of drugs, went to the club, got on this ship, did a performance, talked to a guy. Now you're doing more drugs. It is. You're feeling it a little bit.
So we're pretty high.
You guys are pretty high. Yeah.
Vibrant, how are you feeling? Because last night when we were with that cat guy or whatever, the Minotaur guy, I did a little bit, but I didn't really feel a whole lot, and it was kind of more of a sleepy thing. So I just did a lot more because I was thinking I'd have a little bit and then go to bed. But now I'm feeling really up.
I am feeling absolutely stunning, gorgeous.
You look it.
You look like a pizza pie.
Oh, take a bite. The chemistry between us today has been
It's undeniable. You sausage, pepperoni, Parmesan cheese, everything I want, I put on thee. You're absolutely gorgeous, diva.
I'm getting a Vibrant original. Right
Absolutely,
now, live.
diva.
Everybody listen.
Everybody, I'm screaming. Everybody, listen.
As you turn around, everybody's sausages.
Sausage, pizza pie. I want you on my thighs. Pizza, all on me. Everybody, let's all scream.
The person I just rolled a 7. The person who was scared in the corner turns around and also turns back around. He's a sausage, by the way.
Of course.
He turns back around and screams into the corner. The second person who was sort of meh on your last one is like sausage, pizza, pie, coming up to you, and
like
the
this
third
one too.
person that fainted just from the ground, sort of sausage, pizza, pie.
A smash hit immediately.
Absolutely. Wait, where's my new manager?
Your new manager? Oh, the guy with the
I'm looking around desperately for
Make a perception check.
anything, really.
Sausage, pizza
Well,
pie.
21.
21.
6.
6. With a 6, you don't see a manager. With a 21, you see a sausage in front of you, wearing a gold chain
Yep.
and glasses with
Yup.
an open sausage-based shirt, button-down shirt.
You're just the sausage I was looking for.
Maple Jean, Vibrant is speaking right to you.
Oh!
How'd you like that song I did?
You are 100% one absolutely fantastic. You know that I feel that way about you.
You have my card, stud.
Her go-to now is stud.
Have my card, stud. If you turn it onto its back, prestidigitation again. It plays like a little Viper Jewel.
Oh my god, this is an absolutely gorgeous card.
So should we
Honey.
start at 10%, and you get a cut of maybe the merch?
I can tell she's high, right?
You can tell she's high.
I will also say that if I could retcon a bit, I'm in a full like squat. Like, you know how like people just can just like squat on the ground.
Yeah.
Right, you think you're like
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I think I'm being really sensual, but I'm really just squatting on the ground looking up.
10% or what?
Yeah, you crawled. 10%.
Yeah, honey, 10%.
And I feel like we probably need to get a press and publicity,
Sure. You know
and
what?
probably we need to get a tour manager. Now that I think
Talk
about it,
about it later.
why don't we find another sausage who would be a tour manager?
Hi.
Hi, tour manager.
Whatever you want, love.
Start making out.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Maple Jean.
Fine though.
That's fine.
You know, it's just a fun night.
It's a fun night. We're also
What's a little friendship between some friends?
well, a sausage and a sausage. Like I feel
yeah,
like
no, it's like I don't know who you are.
Yeah,
like that makes a good chorizo
totally.
kisses.
Maple Jean, what you see is your friend Vibrant coming up to you asking if you should start with merch and 10% while squatting, then turning around and making out with Eve.
Well, that's just sometimes how the night goes. And I turn to someone else and start kissing them.
Great.
One of those.
When you turn around, it is Einstein.
Can I make a charisma check or something?
What are you trying to do?
Kiss him in a cute way?
Kiss him.
Trying to like seduce him in some ways?
Yeah, but more the vibe of like everybody's kissing. You know?
Okay, yeah. Make a persuasion check. Be like, this is the vibe. This is the vibe. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. My first kiss! And he goes in. And he kisses you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Anybody else start kissing?
Yeah, as that's happening, when I hear that, I kind of swing off of you and like a hot dog being like turned on one of those griddles, and like I just keep turning on the ground
Totally.
until I find somebody else to kiss.
Okay.
If I find another sausage to smash.
Yeah, you guys are all going to sort of all of the sauce for you sausages, for you people, animal folk around, and you however long you want to spend kissing, I say you do.
However long you want to spend kissing.
Do you want to kiss everybody in the space?
So like 20 hours.
Okay, great.
Right.
When Vibrant rolls away from me, I spend the rest of my high standing completely still. Just
Love that.
I'm just kind of rocking out. I'm riding it out solo.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm gonna kiss everybody, but I'm not gonna have any limbs while I do it.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, you're
I
gonna
will
roll.
limblessly kiss them.
You're gonna roll to the person who's screaming. They don't want to kiss.
Okay, then.
Fair enough.
Fair. I say,
Good day, my
You roll to
lady.
the person who's been vibing with you a little bit. They don't want to kiss.
roll to the next.
And the person who was on the ground who fainted and then was okay with you, they want to kiss. Yeah, so you guys kiss on the ground. And as this is happening, I think all three of you are starting to feel the effects of not only your high, but it's mixed, it's intertwined with the sort of night you have, night you've had, day you've had. You do start to feel that, like, you do start to feel that if you didn't sleep tonight, you probably would feel the effects of it. But that doesn't mean the party has to stop.
Eve kind of dust holes for a little bit, and then
Totally.
kind of comes out and is like, oh. And I'm gonna go find a bed. Like, I don't want to interrupt
Sleep
what's
here.
happening or sleep here.
Yeah, right.
But I'm gonna go.
I might make my
find
way
place
to a
sleep.
bed too, and I try and track down first Tybalt.
Yeah.
Anywhere?
So you guys make your way out. Vibrant, what are you doing?
I'm gonna backflip my way all the way to a bed.
You're gonna go to a bed, but are you trying to find a bed here, or are you trying to go out to the bedrooms?
I'm gonna go to the bedrooms, but
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna backflip all the way there
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
with pleasure. Well, that's a 10.
Average buck.
Yeah, they're okay. I would say that it has highs and lows. Sometimes they're good, and sometimes they're like you sort of buckle as you're doing it. Yeah, you can easily find it. She said the 2 green doors. You find Eve. You find it as well. In your high states, I think that you guys pretty much just book it there. Maple Jean, roll a perception check.
5. I started asking around. Hey, anybody seen? You've seen? I could go over to some. Maybe I'd go over to Copernicus, and I say, "Hey, Copernicus, you've seen my friend and Loxodon, real sweet guy, pretty old, probably slinging around some potatoes."
Yeah, you see Copernicus. He's now lounging. It's late at night, and he's lounging on sort of one of the lounge chairs in the, on the. Thank you, Macy. On right when I need it, on the sort of like mezzanine, and he says, "Nat 20." He says, "Oh, like them?" And you look out in the water, and you see You see what could only be described as an elephant riding a large fish, rising from the water. The fish's mouth comes up above the water and goes.
Tybalt?
Hello, Maple Jean.
Hi, honey. You want to come in? I think we're all going to bed soon.
Right now, I'm with Big Flop. And
Aw.
they sink under the water. Tybalt and Big Flop. the
Tiffany Fish.
Not Tiffany Fish.
Big Flop.
It seems as though their name is Big Flop. And they
We know Big Flop,
they
right?
disappear. Some might say.
Where is Big Flop from?
Eric played Big Flop. Was it on
I don't think it was on camera. I don't think it was PDKU. Big Flop's first appearance.
Big Flop when we played level 20 characters for some battle, and Eric just played a giant fish who didn't speak, who was a time wizard.
I asked Eric today, I said, what does Big Flop sound like? I think he might have his debut today. And Eric said, from my recollection, he only makes sounds. It's been a session full of well, we'll talk about that later. But
Oh my god.
that's what you see. And the
Well-
killers voted that he was with the fish, not on the table.
I'd say to Copernicus, if my friend comes out of the ocean with the fish, will you just tell him we went to bed? If he asks around about us or something?
Yes, I will.
All right. Well, is message 100 feet?
Yeah, something like that. It's pretty far. I felt.
Yeah, I kind of point out
Let's
in
see,
the direction.
maybe 50.
What'd you ask?
Message, how far?
Oh, it's 120. Yeah.
120.
Yeah.
Kind of point out to where I just saw him, and I cast a message and I say, "You feeling safe? Everything all right? Can you breathe underwater?" Important questions.
Big Flop is what's his voice again? Big Flop is helping me. He's taking care of me.
All right, just trying to be back here by morning, and had a long day, so probably want to get some sleep.
Okay, Maple G.
All right. Good night.
Little trunk sticking out from the ocean is what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just
Guys,
head
having
back
fun.
to the quarters.
All right. You guys settle in to the bedrooms. You find your way down the green flags with these doors that lead you downstairs, and there are these individual tiny little bedrooms to fit as many guests as are paying customers here. And you see on each of the doors, as you pass each of the doors, there's a little sign on each door. There's a carving of what you believe is Johnny Flops. And there are some that are his hand up, sort of welcoming you in, and on it it's carved, "Come on in." And as you pass some doors, you see that they're turned around, and on the ones that are turned around, it's a rabbit's butt, and it's like the hand is like shooing you off, and it says, "Beat it, bucko." That's what you see.
I love the world of Johnny Flops. He's building a rich
The
history
magical
for me.
world of
Yeah,
Johnny
Johnny
Flops.
Flops.
Yeah.
Look for a come on in. sign.
I guess there could be someone in there.
Sure. Could mean anything.
Are we all getting separate rooms?
Well, let's see how many.
They seem pretty small, yeah. They seem like pretty. They like are one bed. They're for individuals, kind of, yeah.
I'm gonna catch y'all in the morning. I got a big, I take up a lot of a bed, so.
And I'm in my shedding era, so I need to let myself molt a little bit.
Sure.
And I just like to.
Excuse me, it's my body.
Sorry.
Do you have a problem? Do you have a problem with a cat lady's body?
A cat molting?
Yeah,
I don't exist. I didn't say anything.
I'm still drugged
lady's
out.
body?
I'm talking to the door.
You see Johnny Flop's sign go, ugh.
Do you really have a problem with me?
No problem. Come on in.
I backflip in.
You do. And two of you two also find some come on ins. Do you flip the sign?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll flip the sign as well.
Okay. You all flip the sign to Beat It Bucko, and you find your beds. It's sort of piratey, this red velvet over the bed and a little canopy. There are these wooden chests for you to keep your things. But besides that, a pretty simple, some digs. Yeah, pretty simple digs. But a little porthole for everybody opens up to see. And you find your way into bed after a long
double day, double shift.
Your first day
Of sleep.
of this adventure, you drift off to sleep, and you just take a moment to think about the person that you were at the start of this day, and how you were begging sort of for any semblance of like a clue to where your friend is, and not only have you received that, but you've discovered this new world and new people, even Maple Jean, the two of you. Maple Jean, you started out, not knowing really where you were supposed to be. Maybe you were feeling not right staying with this Asterisk, and you found these people, and a lot has happened. You've changed a lot in this one day. And you drift off into a slumber. In the middle of the night...
Oh no.
No, not the middle of the night already.
In the middle of the night.
I'm gonna go to the killers.
It's 12 gorgeous hours of sleep.
I'm going to
crazy
ask...
that we do our hit points like fully back to normal.
I know. I was just thinking that. I'm like, I'll get
I'm
what,
gonna
half
ask
of
the
one?
killers, why can't she sleep? Voices or eyes? Exclamation point vote. Voices or exclamation point vote eyes?
We need to sleep.
Yeah.
And we're all she, so it could be any one of us.
Creepy.
In the middle of the night. You should see. Do,
Overwhelmingly eyes so far.
baby.
In the middle of the night.
How about this?
It's looking like eyes so far with 10 seconds left. It's unanimously eyes.
Oh, and Alex. Double down.
Y'all really want some eyes, don't you?
Unanimous on the eyes.
Eve, you start to stir from your sleep with this feeling that something is watching you. And as your eyes start to blink open just a little bit, you see through the little bit of your eyes that you've opened a blurry image of your door ajar. In the door frame is the figure of a Yuanti, Asana, looking at you. Her snake-like eyes staring at you. And as you start to stir, you see the door close.
I kind of do that thing where you don't know if you're dreaming that you just woke up a little bit or if you actually woke up a little bit, and I'll sit up in my bed and kind of try to like really focus my eyes on the door actually and like wake up. And
when you do, you see exactly the image that you just saw. This is your door in front of you. You don't see Asana, but you see that's your door in front of you, and you know that you're in reality.
I'll go to the door and crack it open and see if anyone's there.
When you crack it open, you see a long hallway, the hallway you came down, and these stairs going up to the main deck. A light streaming in from the main deck, and the light is moving because a shadow sort of is moving in front of it. The shadow of the last bit of a tail coming from this hallway onto the main deck.
I'm gonna go back into my room, shut the door, lean against it. Is there anything I could barricade against the door? Like the bed, even.
Yeah, you could move the bed.
The door opened in to the room?
The door opened in, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the whole damn bed against the door.
Okay. Make a strength check to see athletics check.
17.
17. You do so, yeah, and you think it's pretty sturdy. Yeah.
I'm gonna flip the way I'm sleeping so like my feeties are at the door and try to go back to sleep.
Okay. It maybe takes a bit.
Yeah.
But you do end up falling asleep and drifting back into your dreams. And the next morning, you all wake up, the two of you, Vibrant and Maple Jean, in the same position you fell asleep in. Eve, you wake up somewhat thinking, was that all a dream last night? And instead, you're unfortunately woken to the sight of your bed against the door. And you're reminded that that was real, what happened last night. And although nothing else happened throughout the night, and you're thankful for that, based on how scared you were in that moment, you are in a bed barricaded against the door.
When I get up, as long as like there's other people up, you know what I mean? I don't want to go alone, but when I get up, I would go try to find Asana.
Yeah, it does seem like there's other patrons about having morning coffee and getting food and such. Mm-hmm. Make a perception or survival check.
17. Again.
17. As you come up onto the main deck, the light hitting your eyes, your eyes sort of adjusting to the main deck, and the new sun that has come out. You see her, you see Asana on the main deck, and she is saying, and the green flags are the bedroom. The over there is the mezzanine where you can look out on the ocean. Under the golden arch is the entertainment hall. Any questions? Do you have an appointment? And you see her with sort of a group of people, and they have no questions. They do have an appointment, and she says, "Great. Well, I'll see you all soon. Thank you." And they walk off.
Yeah, I'll walk over to her.
Good morning.
I want to walk right up and get right in her face, and then right in her ear. Stay the fuck away from me. I'm serious.
You're getting into her ear.
Yeah.
I think.
Awesome.
Could both of you close your ears? If you put your neck right here, she is going to reach her hand and touch the forked tongue on the back of your neck. And not forcefully, but just touch it. And then take it off. And say, you can take out your ears.
Oh.
For now. I will. But, I'm not going to hurt you.
How could you when you're staying the fuck away from me?
Be careful, is what I'm saying. And I'll stay away.
Weird.
And she slithers away.
I wake up, head downstairs,
That's
try
not
to
what I
get some
saw you
coffee.
doing.
Yeah,
the
coffee,
omelet
You're gonna
bar.
be like, "What's up, chica?"
omelet bar. Yeah.
What's going on?
Um, yeah. Do you also get some coffee? Some
I'm like,
food?
I'm literally like, should I go back to the lounge? Just do one more bump.
Well, hair the dog.
I think I would wake up early, put on like a pink tracksuit,
work. Juicy.
a juicy like kind of tracksuit, and then I would just kind of sit at the put my feet over the boat, so I'm like dangling off the edge, pull out my bassoon, and play a melody.
Yeah. You do roll a performance check while you, Maple Jean, go to the omelet bar. You get a coffee, and also
I'm chatting up. I chat someone up at the bar, see if they want to play a little game of blackjack, and see if I can win some stone off them.
yeah. When you get some food, you also look at sort of a tray of sausages that have appeared, and you realize that your friends thought everyone was sausages yesterday. It
I
gives you
laugh.
a little chuckle. Yeah.
I'm assuming we eat vegan here. Vegan
So
sausages.
there are.
I just gotta ask.
There are, what you've come to understand is that there are animals and there are animal folk.
That is weird.
Well, it's also a little bit like Animal Kingdom Circle of Life vibes. You know what I mean? Sorry, veg.
But yes, you see that the,
I asked if are these beyond?
they're beyond good. You see, Kepler say.
Drop it.
And, yeah, you chat up, the person who's near you is that, upright bass player with the satyr with the, beard,
You don't happen to play blackjack, do you? I know
do, and I
you do.
don't.
I know you do. I was trying to find someone to play with a little bit last night, but my mind wasn't clear, you know. Sometimes not helpful, but I have been itching to play some. What do you care to wager something? A couple stones? Early morning, thinking about it.
He pulls out some, and you see he doesn't have much, but he says, "Sure, I've gambled most of it all away anyway, so
Well, how much you want to wager?
just a stone."
Oh, come on. We're paying for chump change here.
Yeah, well, I'm a chump, so yeah. All I've got is change.
It's two to buy
Wish I met
it.
him last night.
No, exactly.
Snogging on that, babe. Snogging on that.
Okay, I'll go too. Make a persuasion check, actually, before he gives in.
Ugh. 13?
Hell, I'll go too.
Yeah.
All right, 2 stone. And we are going to play this really simply. Whoever rolls higher.
Whoever gets closer to 21.
Whoever gets closer to 21, which is probably whoever rolls higher.
Blackjack game we played with like 3 dice. I can't remember what that was for.
Yeah,
you
maybe.
can bust.
I can't think of it off the top of my
Yeah.
head.
We
yeah,
played
yeah.
something in Spelljammer too.
But
Right?
we'll do this.
Yeah.
So I can get your stones out here. Come on.
Killers.
You guys rolled in unison.
19.
Are you bluffing?
That's a Mac Daddy too.
Yeah.
I need change.
Oh,
What did I
two.
tell you this was?
4.
4.
Even though technically it's 3. When you like line them up.
Oh, really?
But I think the long boy should be 4.
Yeah, feels right.
This feels like a 4 to
feels
me.
right.
I was almost even on a 5. I was almost like, is that 5?
When I put these 3 together next to it, it was was the length.
Yeah. It's not an exact science. This
What are you
system.
talking about?
On the drug boat. They're like, 3.
Whatever.
That was so annoying. One more time. All in.
No, I'm rich.
All in.
All in.
Whoa.
I'll do one more.
All right.
Okay, I'll wager 1. A critical failure.
3. Yes.
No, you got a 3 and he still won. At that,
All right, just one.
he,
at a
in
loss.
his sleepiness with a critical failure, in his sleepiness, he tosses you 2 and thinking he's tossing you 1.
Nice. Broke even. Let's go.
Let's go. Cool. And what are the rest of you doing?
I was playing my bassoon.
Cool.
I got a 26 on my.
26.
I'm performing.
Woo! I don't know what a bassoon sounds like, but it sounds awesome. Wow.
I can't.
Sounds
do it.
beautiful.
Sounds exactly.
Yeah.
I'm having a lovely little breakfast in one of these adorable little chairs by the edge of the ship. I'm
Yeah.
having a little balcony moment. Like,
Yeah.
I'm having a little vacay.
Awesome. As you play your bassoon vibrant, next to you, you see a flash of gray as, hello, vibrant!
Tippy Whippy, what were you doing, you little silly Billy? What are you doing in that Wawa?
Riding a fish.
Oh, fish.
Don't worry, I got sleep.
That's all that I care about, my little angel. Why don't you come up? They're having a breakfast bar.
Okay.
They got every type of breakfast potato you can imagine. Country.
Taro! Breakfast potato.
What other breakfast potatoes are
Breakfast
there?
potatoes, country.
Country.
Hash brown.
Hash
Hash browns,
brown.
of course. 2 ways. There's the kind of like
The little
unit
pad-
of hash
yeah.
brown, and then like,
Like
Yeah.
scraps.
Well,
the
3
scrap-
ways really. If we're gonna talk shredded, we're gonna talk
unit.
Unit.
and then some
the
people
third?
like to say hash brown chunk.
Tater tots.
Yeah, like
Tot, yeah.
What are you talking about? What's this?
I was thinking like almost like home fries, but like
Oh, home
sometimes
fries?
people like to. There's kind of a hash brown form, chunks.
Taters. Tater tots. Boiled. Just straight up
We're
boiled.
And he goes.
Oh my god, tater tots sounds so good.
I know.
I want the-
Potato. Like
I want some tater tots right now.
I know.
Tater
yeah.
tots. Where can you get tater tots in New York City?
They don't sell no tater tots in New York City.
they don't have the supplies to make them here.
So while you're having your conversation with the satyr, who is a goat person, by the way, while you're having a conversation with Tybalt, Asana does come back up to you and says, while you're sitting there, and says, I know you said not to stay away from you, but I was told to take you to the balloons. Do you still want that?
The what?
To the balloons past the high gate?
Yes, we do want that.
I mean, you're more than welcome to go alone. It's not that hard to find.
You can take us.
All right.
Just no more spying on me while we go.
I promise. I should leave soon. I have business in the Saffron Sands.
What's your business?
You really want to know? I thought you wanted nothing to do with me.
I don't want you creeping into my room, but
It's
I think it's to my benefit. What'd you say?
That's understandable.
But I think it would behoove me to know what you're up to.
Well,
You've got a vested interest in me, it seems.
I'm trying to find my daughter.
Well, what happened to her?
She's wrapped up in a crew that I used to be a part of.
What kind of crew?
A community. They travel across the sands. They're hard to find.
Well, she must have had a reason for leaving you to go join the crew.
Unfortunately, I left her.
Yikes.
Yikes is right.
So what's up with these saffron sands? What goes on out there?
For a lot of it, not much. The sands are like waves. They go on for a long time, miles and miles. But it's peaceful, but it's also harsh. If you found yourself in the sands for long, the elements would be dangerous, but oftentimes people use the sands to hide, to transport things. Sands are sort of a land where you could do anything, it seems.
What do you think your daughter's doing out there?
What's unfortunate is she's probably happy. But I think that she is confused. She has an aura about her, you see. An aura like yours.
Well, what the hell does that mean? Oh my gosh.
Does she speak to you?
What?
I think you heard me.
No.
Okay. Then never mind. And she slithers away. And the rest of you.
Omelets, omelets,
Omelets, sausage,
sausage, home fries. Yeah, try to find them and see if we can get on the road.
Cool.
Get going to the balloons.
Yeah. After not long, I mean, it's not too big of a ship. You would find each other sort of on the deck, and you'd meet up with Asana would come slithering in and say, I have a boat. So, to the balloons then?
To the balloons.
To the balloons. To the
I love
balloons.
that tune. And yeah, she leads you down past on the gangplank, and you take one last look behind you, and you see sort of this ship that you've had a crazy night on, and also learned more about your friend and where he might be. And as you're looking back, coming down this plank, suddenly it all disappears like smoke. And suddenly you're in the middle of the sea on a plank that goes nowhere. And it leads out to the small dinghy. Next to the dinghy is a bigger rowboat that Asana gestures you to climb into. And she takes up 2 oars.
Are there more oars? Does she need help?
Yeah, there are more oars, yeah.
So, like,
So.
And
And
I saw at the grocery store the other day.
what do you say?
I was at the grocery store the other day. Carson got so mad the other day at Jack and I when we were at the grocery store.
why?
Oh my god. I'm at the grocery store. When we get all this stuff, we're going camping, so we got all this stuff, like a ton of stuff. We get through. It was hilarious. It wasn't actually bad. But we get through to the person. We're checking out all this stuff, a ton of stuff. I'm paying. Meanwhile, Isabel and Jack are leaning, vibing. I'm like, yeah, well, why don't you help? Like, anyway, it's a horrible story, but
No.
it was so funny. There were so many hands,
We were like,
and yet
what?
I was pushing, paying, scanning.
It was major.
Well, you're a go-getter. Yeah, you're a
that's true.
go-getter at the end of the day.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll help her row.
All right.
I will not.
Okay, fantastic.
I will be
In your
practicing.
juicy tracksuit.
I'll be practicing one-handed handstands on the edge of the boat.
Fantastic. Give me an acrobatics check.
I need this one.
The edge of the boat.
Well, that's a 7 plus 5, which is 12.
Yeah, you almost fall into the water, and you don't.
We get better. We learn and grow.
Yeah.
I'm practicing.
Yeah, unless anybody has anything they want to do on the boat, Asana takes you to the shore, and you pull up to Port Koth, where you see sort of the city coming alive. Lots of people starting up the marketplace, people putting up their booths, and you see that large fountain that you've come to know here, and she gets out of the boat, helping you guys onto the dock, and starts to slither past the fountain, up a main road.
Yeah, follow.
You follow? Cool. As you follow her, you see more and more people. You see a lot of people coming with carts into the city. That a lot of people might live outside of the city, and they come in through this big gate. When you get close to the gate, I'm gonna go back to the killers and ask. Do they require proof of residence? Yes or no? Exclamation point vote yes, or exclamation point vote no.
Huh?
Proof of residence. Huh?
You see some people. You see this large golden gate, huge, massive, larger than any sort of arch or gate that you've ever seen. And it's sort of more for show. You know, these doors probably don't open and close much. They sort of remain open.
Is it bigger than Baldur's Gate?
Comparable. It's pretty big. It's not as big as Baldur's Gate, but
So it's not the biggest gate I've seen.
no, that's true.
We've seen bigger.
Yeah,
So we've seen
true,
bigger.
true.
So wait,
But it's gold.
But it's gold.
But it is gold.
Really intricate.
Think
these
about that.
carvings,
No,
these painting, or these sort of images in it. And as you get to the gate, you do see that there are some tabaxi with sort of half red, maroon, half brown hats, sort of checking people as they go, and it is half yes, half no. So I'm gonna go to the table. Do they require proof of residence? Let's start. Maisie did the last one, so let's start with Isabel.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes. No. You see these people, these tabaxi, as different animal folk are coming in and out, carts usually coming in, and then a couple people coming out. And you see that they have a clipboard with them, and people are sort of just signing, their names, but that you don't have to provide any proof of residence. Asana goes first, and she slithers up to one of them. Hello, sir. And she signs. You see her sign a name that is not Asana.
What is it?
Lilo.
Lilo.
And you sign Stitch.
We see that, right?
Yeah, you see it.
Us all like.
I will sign Sarah Star,
Okay.
my official alias at the D&D table.
Poopy.
Poopy. How spelled? Poopie.
Pouopie.
Awesome.
Pupi.
Pupy.
Pupi.
Pupy mayo. Pupy mayo.
Pupi mayo. Pupi mayo. Pew pew pew.
I sign my mother's name,
Okay. Fantastic.
which is Sue Ellen Riverstride.
Sue Ellen Riverside.
Oh yeah.
Or I know.
Great. And he says thank you and lets you pass, and you guys head out.
It's a burn book.
Right outside of the gate, the gate opens up into a large expanse of sand. It stretches farther than your eye can see, and there's a big main road, and that goes sort of to the left, and a pathway sort of you see where people step in the sand, where people slither through the sand, and Asana leads you that way towards the right, and coming into frame you see a small house, sort of a shack that is out there, and it's connected to basically a ballooning, kind of like a sphere, that you seem to enter through the shack to this sort of spherical canvas building. And as you sort of approach, you see behind it
Cool.
a huge balloon start to fill up with air and then rise into the air. And as your eyes follow that balloon behind that building up into the air, you see in the distance other balloons, red, blue, green, all against the morning sun casting through the thin fabric and also around them, almost silhouetting them in the sky. And that's where we'll pick it up next time.
What? Where are we going?
Where are we going?
We're going to sand, of course.
What is it called again?
The saffron sand.
Saffron sands. Dusky huge.
That's what I was thinking of.
Carson.
So exciting. Skarda.
I'm so in it, by the
I know.
way. Like,
Oh, I'm so glad, you guys.
We're poor. We're
I know.
poor.
This is the first D&D campaign I've been like worrying about money. I'm like,
Like going from Lady Vera to this.
A couple rocks. Yeah.
Rocks.
Thank you all so much for watching. It is truly the gift of a lifetime to be able to be in this little world and for you guys to watch us play. So thank you so much. Unfortunately, we won't be talking about the balloons for 2 more weeks. No episode next Thursday, but we have an iconic one-shot coming up on Monday.
guys are not gonna wanna
no.
miss it.
Definitely not, you guys. It's gonna be so exciting. I'm like so pumped. So that's that. And love you all. See you next time for Battle for the
See you
Burrow,
next
episode
Tuesday.
4. Bye guys.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Love ya.
Love you.
Love ya.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.